again.
Everyone's calling Silver cute.
No.
So adorable.
It's just you, Zenon. It's just you.
No, the only one not
No.
calling Silver cute is you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because
Sheena.
Sheena's a pissy dragon. It's fine.
It's just me.
Shino the magical dragon.
But hello,
Congrats,
watchers
Mal,
of D&D.
congrats.
Hello.
Shino the magical dragon that uses a voice changer during ERP.
All the blue.
It's not ERP. And yes, I do use voice changer because of the characters that I play. I have to know.
Uh-huh.
It's called roleplay.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
Uh-huh.
That you don't know.
Uh-huh.
Don't talk to Shemp about roleplay.
Something that your fucking feeble mind can't comprehend.
He's probably the only one here who actually fully roleplays, like the rest of us.
You don't know roleplay. Be giant snake lady. Ha ba 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 ba. Like, yeah, Silver.
Hi.
Something funny about me going ha ba 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 ba. Do I need to get like the keychain too and jingle that a little bit?
No!
Soul's got you covered on that one.
Oh no.
Damn, throwing soul into the mix.
No,
Well,
he likes to
like,
jingle the
since I'm
keychains.
offline
Taking
and
fucking
Shemp
straight
started-
shots out here.
Soul, did you just punch your microphone in the process of doing that?
No.
Show the keychains.
It sounded like he was rattling the microphone.
They're attached
Head
to
over
the
here taking
keychain.
strays.
Oh,
They're
I
attached to
You
the
good,
microphone.
Soul? Soul, you good? You taking stray bullets out here. You just fine.
Fucking grasping some of
I
my
can't help but I live in the hood.
You know, I've noticed that since Shrimp came online first, he's the one currently being shown on my feed.
Get fucked.
And just the little stand-in.
For Psycho, yeah. I still have also missing fish. We don't have one for Soul. Xenon can't make their own because we'd have to
I
make
don't
them
understand why I'm the missing fish. I only played
Baldur's Gate.
aquatic
Baldur's
type
Gate.
character
Water
once.
deep.
Waterdeep, that was the one.
Baldur's
You said Boulder's Gate. I mean, they're close together.
Yeah, they are
They're
nearby.
I
They're
kind
like-
of.
What the
I gotta
hell?
go with the geographical like
I mean,
layout
they're
of
just
the
as
Swords
close
Coast.
to each other as they are to Castle or to Candlekeep or whatever.
Actually,
In
no.
Winterville or whatever it's called. Or
Yeah.
no, that's whatever it's
Um,
called.
Welcome everyone who is watching
You
to
mean
this
Winterhold?
stream of D&D.
Yeah.
Great asset.
Oh, Winter-
Great asset.
Who's got a booty?
Today we are dealing with a quest objective known as Get the Pirates Out of Here. If the pirates do not get out of here, well, you'll see what happens then.
If you like what you see, drop the follow.
No, fuck all
If
that.
you like it, sub.
If you like what you see,
Give
do
us
it whatever
money.
the fuck you want. Yeah, give me money. I am poor as shit.
Use code Shino for gamer subs.
If anyone's gonna have a Gamer Subs thing, it's gonna be Psycho. He's got an in.
I was about to say, I was gonna
It
say
really would
you.
be.
I'm like, no.
I'd take a gamer subs flavor. How do you feel about salt?
The Psycho's got an in.
No, his gamer subs would be wild gay.
Wild gay? What would that be like? Fruit punch? Yeah, Silver?
Something that's like fruit punch. You know, something to taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow. Skittle Gamer Subs.
Doesn't sound too bad now that you said it.
What, Skittles?
Skittles
Gamer
are kinda
Subs or Taste the
gross. I don't
Rainbow?
like
Skittles
Skittles.
gamer subs doesn't really sound bad. It sounds like you'll
Skittles are
be on
good.
fucking crack
fine,
because
but,
of
like,
the
they're not, like-
Skittles.
They're not amazing, but they're okay.
What a hater.
I am a hater.
Call
I'm a
them
very picky
okay.
person.
I have found that is the case with most females when it comes to food that I have dealt with.
hmm
Silver doesn't like
Amen.
nachos. You don't like
The
Skittles.
Bungle Cat.
How you don't like nachos?
She probably had meh when she lives like in the part of the country where you... I guess Texas though should have good nachos. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Texas is right there next to Mexico. Come on now.
We all can have as
Silver.
great Mexican food as California, but still.
What's the problem with you not liking nachos?
Wait, what?
What's the problem with
Shrimp
you
make it
not
up?
liking nachos?
Shrimp might have
I
made
think
it
he
up the
made
way
it
he's laughing.
Yeah.
Shrimp
Yeah,
claimed that you don't like
he's
nachos.
He's cackling, so that means
He's fucking dying.
he's dying. He basically said that you don't like nachos, Silver.
Because it's not true cheese.
I'm laughing because of how quickly you all fucking believed me.
I mean, you're her
Me
friend.
not paying attention. I'm just over here like, I have no
why
clue
would
what's
that be a
going
lie?
on.
You were acting like you were like, oh, women are picky about food. Xenon doesn't like Skittles and Silver doesn't like nachos, and we were like, we accepted
Right.
it.
Oh, he's
That-
the.
It makes so much
Oh.
sense. Like, women are fucking picky with their food. Like, come on.
No, I'm picky
It's
with my
completely
meat.
accurate. Yeah.
I mean, you only like Derek's meat, so of course you're picky.
yeah.
Fuck off.
No, I'd rather fuck
No,
off.
fuck on.
It gets better on results.
I would rather not have a reoccurrence of the previous Friday that we had talking about dildos.
Hey, right now we're
So-
just
No, no.
talking about food,
Let's-
so like you're the one
let's
bringing
strip the
deep
meat
dildos
away.
into this.
We were
No.
missing 2 people last time, I
Fucking
believe.
Shrimp just said fucking Derek's dick. That's why. I feel like it was going straight to that point.
I mean, it's not like watching Psycho in the background, just trying to find his in his bed.
Coming to you on Gamer
That shit
Subs,
was
Derek's
funny.
dick.
Leave him out of his.
No.
Leave his name out of your mouth.
I shall not. He shall be bullied as well. For he is a manlet.
Every man is a manlet compared to you.
Damn.
Fucking giant.
Thanks, I guess. I just have the funny dysmorphia occasion of why are my arms so long?
Because you're not a T-Rex.
Well, yeah. No, we're not talking about
Got a point.
It's just that like weird feeling, like waking up, like why are my arms longer than they should be? No, they're proportional. It's just
You're just a bitch.
No, that's you. Anyway,
No, that's you.
I believe we all went back onto the boat last we were because we had gotten the contract to go deal with pirates. Yes, convince the pirates to leave. Preferable way non-violently, and then secondary is removal or establish mutually beneficial contract.
Yes.
Let us begin our trip.
We're gonna take the entire thing with us, right? The warship or whatever. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, we're moving all that. I'm just gonna leave that behind.
I mean, we
I'm
kind of need
unable
it to
We'll
show.
put scrap on the map.
It was meant to be a "you are here" thing. Apparently, the "you are here" is not movable.
Oh.
That's because I'm pretty sure I put it underneath map.
Oh, why'd you put in the fuck? Yeah,
There,
that would
it's a token.
that'd fucking do it.
I
Yeah,
just
Scrap was-
realized we've gone this
just
whole entire
defensive.
time, and y'all either refer to my character as unknown or Bean.
Yes.
No one's given her a name.
I mean, the
Well,
name
it's 'cause
is
your
unknown.
name is
isn't
unknown.
No, they don't have a name.
Yeah, it's unknown.
So there you go. It's unknown.
it? There's a boat.
No one
There's-
named her. No one gave her power yet.
We could probably.
There's a boat.
It's fine. She'll just continue being the little gremlin she is.
Yeah, unknown.
I drew us
Yeah.
a boat.
Why is it gray?
Here, let me
And we have a vote.
choose. Oh, there's Psycho subscribing to me because he wants to waste his money. Most of that
Oh,
goes to
nice.
Not
Twatch.
subscribing to me.
There you go.
I think I know I have to do a different thing to erase that. How do I?
You got to be able to select it
Our boat is
and then
10
just
feet
hit back.
long.
Okay, there.
There we go.
Or how long did you say it was?
It's 10 feet long.
I think the scale here is a little bit bigger than that. Is there? I don't
That
think
is
there's a
actually
scale.
scaled.
It's a
Whoops.
scale. But yeah, we're assuming these squares are probably like
Yeah,
miles.
see?
Shrimp
Right, would it be more
furiously
like
going into
that?
the map settings to change when it says.
A 5-foot boat now. Let's go.
5 foot. Yeah.
You're not gonna fucking skibbity dee toilet me, you motherfucker.
Who?
Psycho.
Hold on, I got time Psycho out for that one. I'm not moderator in yours.
Haha. I'll do
I
it.
just
I'll
realized
ban 'em.
that Scrap's new reactive.
Saka, I'd never time you out over here.
Matter of fact, you can time him out in your
Oh,
chat.
you haven't seen this reactive yet, Silver?
No, I actually don't pay attention to the stream, so it's my
That's
first
the
time
wrong
seeing it.
Psycho. What the hell were you typing?
I'd actually just do a wrong. I had to reach over a plate.
You timed out Saijo.
Who the fuck is Saijo, you dyslexic fuck?
Or Psycho.
Again, I had to reach over a plate of food to do it.
I mean, I can, and I mean, tempting. I was gonna
I
say
also
will,
don't think
but
I
it's,
can
like,
in your
very
chat because
tempting.
he's also a moderator.
He is not a moderator in my chat.
No, not yours. Fucking Xenons.
Wait, can mods not time out mods?
Yeah, they can't. Alt. No, you should make that an alt. That'd be a fun little alt.
Yeah.
Hello, did you say hello to Chris on your site already, Phil?
Yeah, I'm muted.
Okay.
Oh, you muted?
But yeah,
It's fine.
yeah, Silver, the new reactive of scrap and power armor.
Nice.
The horror that he was, and then he took it off, and then you're like, ah, he's hot. Right
Oh
away.
yeah, I didn't end up drawing hot scrap yet.
Should get there one day.
Yeah, I'll get there one day.
On
But
today.
we're going
Fine.
to-
One day, just
Xenon
not today.
draws hot
He's like
scrap.
never out of his power armor, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, he's never not wrapped.
Except for like the one time he revealed himself and like most of everyone left.
Yeah.
No one gave a shit.
Yeah.
I was too
Anyway,
busy
but-
getting cards blown up in my face to give a shit.
What
There
about
you
your
go.
Gamer Subs? Is it Skittles flavored?
What? What about Skittles?
Saka's Gamer Subs.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
towards the pirate island we are going.
Yeah. So, it took you guys about a few minutes to get over there. Because you're by boat. Not walking over there.
How the fuck would we walk there? There is a giant body of water in the way.
There's a bridge right here.
Also,
Is there a bridge right there?
Is there?
I can't see it. I
Listen,
zoomed in all
bitch.
the way.
We were
Listen,
also
bitch.
unaware of the bridge over there.
Yeah,
also,
no one ever
walking
said
would take
anything.
longer to get
Yeah.
there.
The bridge is actually a tightrope, so you can't see it in the pixels on the screen at the moment.
The bridge is 2D.
No, it's 64-bit.
God.
62
You guys gonna buy Oral Explosion?
What flavor is
Pomegranate and
it?
pepper flavored?
No.
But yeah, so you guys head over to the pirates and you guys see them like all fortified. It's as you look,
Yes, Zenon.
I'm just.
Oh, they're fortified. How cute.
Shrimp told me what his plan is for today, and I'm just like,
Well, that's the plan if they become hostile, Zenon.
Goes out for blood already.
Already pulling out the rail guns to destroy the walls.
I mean,
We
No.
have the like stuff to make a railgun, I think, with that electrical thing. So
we basically have a railgun, yeah, but the railgun is not meant to destroy walls. It's meant to fire a bolt of lightning. It's a very incapacitation type railgun.
But it can still destroy walls.
No.
Yes.
The one that's being fired would
other
not.
stuff.
Yeah. The one that's being fired would be very effective against other ships and stuff. It'd be very good at lighting fires, but it would not be a penetration weapon.
Wait, what did I just zone back in on?
Railgun.
Penetration.
Penetration. I loved how you zoned back in
Railgun.
when I said penetration.
Rail pen.
Long pen. Anyway.
But yeah, you guys see like around like this side, and it's like comes at like a curve shaped that you'll see there's like wooden walls protected from the outside. But as you guys are like roughly around out here, you could see like the back entrance is not really like fortified at all. Only like the front side.
I mean, that's understandable. They've fortified the site they expect people to attack from.
Yes.
I'm assuming there's also only one port to save.
Yep.
Good.
So.
Hmm.
Park with style.
We're not.
Yes.
We are not even attempting dock with this boat here.
Oh, this is the big boat, right?
Yes.
Oh. Do it anyway.
No.
What do I reckon? Park with style.
We are not
Oh.
even parking yet.
Park with style in the middle of the water.
I would suggest
with
against
Blair.
it.
Drifting.
Shino. Using
Yeah.
the sonar systems to get a layout of the ground underneath, around 400 feet, is that a safe spot in which we could dock our, not dock, but like moor our boat, put down our anchor and stuff, or is 300 to 400 feet away from the current dock too high for our boat to actually stop at?
You will be able to dock at the place.
Cool. Not necessarily what I was asking, but it answers the question.
I'm not going into fucking details with that. Fuck you. Just yes, you can dock.
Cool.
He was more asking how close can we pull up the battleship.
So you see where the white is?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the shallow. So you can't dock it there. But considering that
Very
you know
little bit,
how it really is for the layout itself, you can dock from where this ship is.
They got stuff that it goes out into the deeper parts to have like larger ships dock, which is smart.
Yeah.
But Scrapple instructs Sordon to get near their dock, about 400 feet away. And given I'm assuming Sordon wants to pilot the big fancy ship,
Of course.
I am presuming none of they have not fired upon us yet.
No, but they are observing you.
Scrapple, turn on the PA system and have it be on the basically just loud. We will probably ask for the horn to be blown before the PA is turned on.
Followed by
Just so I'm
tapping
gonna
of
honk
mic.
the horn.
Yeah, I removed the Bwomp, sadly, because Audio Jungle doesn't work, but it has been replaced with...
Is that a horn?
No.
Hold on.
What the fuck was that? Was that
I
a
think
level up from Skyrim?
No, how's the new quest noise?
Oh. I mean, it's still the same fucking game.
I mean, you could just do the air horn.
Yeah. But yes, he will instruct Sona to fire the horn.
Damn, I was about to do that.
We all know what a ship's foghorn sounds like. Before turning on the PA system and having it up all the way and not be on inside the ship, just to not deafen people inside of it. It will crackle to life, I am assuming, and Scrapple begin to talk. As I'm assuming that the quieted enough environment works very well, given the horn. And Scrap will just say, "We wish to engage in a dialogue. We will give you an hour to formulate your own plan. If no hostile actions are taken within an hour, we will come and dock to presumed non-hostility. If hostile actions are taken, we will assume hostility. You are able to send a vessel out to us in order to give us a response before that hour if you wish to talk sooner."
What
Summary.
In the, yeah.
This basically a summary is, if you wish to parlay, you can just don't destroy any hostile action. We will dock and we'll send a boat over to dock in an hour. If you wish for us to dock sooner, send someone out to get us. If you take hostile action, God rest your soul. As a summary sheet now.
Yep. You'll see one of the guys inside the watchtower is just like he's so over it, like, yeah, whatever.
Not yeah, whatever. He can see the giant ass fucking ship.
Pirates seem far more worse than just a fucking ironclad ship.
Okay then.
Iron and steel-clad ship. Yeah, to deal with scurvy and a lot of krakens.
You know what? They can act how they can act. Let's not judge Sheena too harshly. They probably have some big ships.
No
Pirates
sleep.
got krakens and we don't.
I'm also going off no sleep, so bear with me.
No, Bear is not here. Bear is in the other game.
Okay, shut.
Scrap will have either robots or one of our own members observing just to make sure if they do dock, they want us to dock earlier.
You'll see one of the guys go over to the dock and just waves over, like, yeah, come on over, basically.
Hey, we're still not docking the big boat, sir. I'm sorry. But we will be using the smaller boat. And not the small boat as in, like, the convenience. No, the smaller boat.
The bebe.
The dinghy.
Yep.
Now you can park with style.
What is
Well,
it called?
We're gonna park with
Please don't take
style.
out half the dock again.
I can assure you that this would not be able to take out half the dock. So you know those
No,
like
it's
little armored like
Did my
patrol
thing break?
boats? Think
Okay,
like that.
Don't crash the boat.
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
You're hitting the wrong fucking thing.
Yeah, park style.
Park with style. It's not the best, but you parked.
Nothing
You
broken
scraped
this
the little
time.
side of the boat.
Ah, but a scratch.
I figured you'd be better at this by now.
Bruh. Well, just like
Eventually he'll get
ding the
better.
edge and little unknown falls overboard.
I wouldn't do that. I don't think she knows how to swim.
She falls in the water. She looks like a buoy.
Sonic drowning noises start playing.
I've already had one character drown already, y'all. I don't need another.
What do you mean they
I
can
won't
breathe underwater? They
drown,
can't drown Silver.
Wait, what do you mean drown?
Yeah, what
They
do you
never
mean?
drowned before.
Y'all in the fucking gaslight.
There is no bodies in the water.
Oh, yeah, there's no bodies in the water.
Really fine.
You never drowned.
Minus
You're still
guns.
alive.
It's one of these like littler boats.
Y'all.
Basically, I have big boat, medium boat, small boat. There is no guns on the small boat. It's just like a little armored thing to get us towards land.
Do we
Oh,
have
so
the
it's
three
like
little
a-
barrows
It's
too?
like a dinghy.
It was basically just an armored dinghy in case someone like, we'll shoot arrows at them. That's why we had like a little armored shell on it.
It's like a turtle.
Yeah. And- well, I'm assuming that they don't immediately start shooting us once we arrive.
No, but they are armed and ready for anything.
That's understandable. Grapple. Move to. It's like, I guess, get on their dock.
As you get on the dock, you'll see the person that's standing there that was telling you guys to come on over. And he says, "What the fuck do you want? Huh? Where the fuck you come from?"
The ocean, and we are here to engage in a dialogue in which is going to be beneficial to you and others of this place. For the sake, the port town down to the south is unable to supply resources for much longer without collapse. So we have been asked by them to, on their behalf, either sustain a mutual contract between you and them, or ask you to leave.
You think I care about that fucking port? You think we all care? We're out here trying to survive.
Blink. Blink.
If you expect us to move, no.
Then the more beneficial option to you is the mutually beneficial contract, which could be arranged between you and them. Rather than the current contract, in which just saps resources from them.
You say we try to have a civil talk with them, but it didn't come to pass. I guess you could say the leader there didn't find our ways inadequate.
Adequate.
I said it correctly, inadequate.
So they didn't find your ways inadequate, in that they found your ways adequate.
Hmm?
Unless inadequate means that they didn't fucking agree.
No, if they did not find your ways inadequate, means that they agreed with your ways.
Double negatives.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. So you should
inadequate
use.
statement.
If they didn't find your ways adequate, is what you want. You want just get rid of the inadequate. It's just adequate.
Yeah.
They didn't find our situation, or not situation, our
Agreeable.
solution agreeable or adequate. Adding an in and a don't creates a double negative, which creates a positive.
I thought inadequate just means like it.
It's because you
They
said
didn't
don't
agree at all.
It's because you said don't in front of it.
Yeah,
Never mind then.
double negatives, but we get your meaning.
Yeah.
Well, we have been sent over to negotiate the contract this time. So, no matter what they think in the end, the contract will be what the contract is. But again, the contract still needs to be mutually beneficial to both parties involved.
So if you can get rid of them, then we'll be okay.
The resources here are pretty nice.
If you get rid of them, we'll be fine. Mutually beneficial. Alright, I guess, okay. Let's just look at your perspective. What is it that you are willing to pay us?
Women,
Oh.
fame. What do you prefer?
Both of the things you have stated are irrelevant.
Eyes, robot man and lizard man. And robots too. Women.
The
Knowledge on this sea world?
The information part is currently what is the Port Town is offering. They have offered us information about the current island. If you're able to provide either substantially more information or information that has proved more valuable, we might be able to negotiate a contract with you. If that is not the case, then we will be leaving your port and taking the other option for removal.
Just nods. He goes, listen, if you can get rid of them off of this island, killing them, threaten them off of this island, I will give you not only just the knowledge of this, but I also give you a key item to a place.
But is that text, when he says key item, is that text highlighted?
Can we hover over key
Yeah,
item?
can we hover over that real quick and see what the glossary says about that one?
This is what he says when he's bullshitting you.
I don't know, for someone who claims to be concerned about his own well-being, he sure is unconcerned about his own well-being.
So, do we have a deal?
So you are promising information and the possibility of something that is leading to somewhere.
Somewhere that's probably important for you.
Slow blink.
Yeah, how does this guy have that information?
The key in question, does it lead to somewhere on this island, or is it somewhere else? Because a vague idea of something that can help later is not necessarily the most beneficial. Because you could hand us a pile of shit and say, yeah, this is definitely what will help you later.
He comes closer and he whispers in your ear and he says, "You know that tower, right? You've seen it on your travels, right?"
Are you talking about the large spire one? Are you talking about the jungle spire on this island? There are many things that could be deemed a tower.
Not this tower. Not on this island. The
Then there's
tall
a
tower.
possibility.
Very
There's-
tall tower that's far in the ocean. I can say that I have a key to that tower.
How sturdy
I
would you
found-
say this key is?
Pretty sturdy. Why do you ask?
Ethan?
Raise his eyebrow.
I mean, it would make sense that the key is sturdy, given it's probably had to endure the test of who fuck knows long.
Right. However, I don't have it on me. The reason being is not. It's for safekeeping. It's in short, it's locked away safe somewhere that's not here. I did that so that way my crewmates don't take it. Because, you know, we pirates, we may work together, but we don't trust each other. So,
So even after we've completed this side of it, we are going to have to faff around in some dungeon somewhere to get it.
it's not in a dungeon, it's on an island somewhere far away from here.
And when is the last time you have visited said location?
2 months ago.
So it was a
So, very recent.
recent, but not recent enough to guarantee that there have not been people who have moved on to said island, but it is unlikely.
Yes. And then, as far as the knowledge goes, I will give that to you if you ever complete that quest, and also the key as well.
Or at least the location of the key, given we do not know the trip it would take for you to go and get it.
Yes.
We will return to our vessel. We will dock within the next 3 hours in order to give you a proper response to this.
Whatever you say.
So we're gonna go and get back on the little patrol boat, little dinghy.
On the turtle.
And we'll signal the sword on to take us back to the big boat.
And we going back to the big boat.
Park was on big boat.
Please, for the love of God, do not.
Don't we have to go inside it or something?
Yes, you have to dock with a hanger. And then the
Like,
hanger
hooks
does most
come
of the
down
work.
and like lift you up.
Yeah. Well, more
If I can
lift
get
you
a guaranteed
sideways.
net 20, I'll do it.
No. Do not. Hold thy parks with style for other ports. But Scrap will ask the part on the way back of, what do we want to do?
I mean, like,
the
those
dungeon
dudes.
does sound cool.
But those dudes are definitely pirates, and the others are definitely villagers who have a more legitimate claim to this land.
She does
I
have a point.
don't even think in the end they want the land over here. They just don't want the pirates here.
Yeah. What do you think the odds are we could get him to just, like, if we just take that one, get rid of the rest? How good could we, how likely could we get him to talk?
What, kidnap a man in an interrogation?
I mean, kidnap, interrogate, shell the rest of them.
It would require us to successfully kidnap him without alerting the entire area. So, not the highest.
Invite
can
him
always
on board
go-
for parley and be like, yes, we have come to a decision that we will assist you. Come aboard so we may discuss the details with you, and so you may watch us annihilate the other people.
Might work, but at the same time, that'd be a not a breach of code for pirates, but pirates would most certainly not like us as much if that spread. If that spread.
How would that
No
spread?
survivors.
If is the big thing. I'm not saying that
we
it's
have
likely.
the Death Star there, Alderaan. What are they gonna do?
We could always go and talk to the port town and see what the previous arrangement was meant to be with them, as they had apparently approached that group before for negotiations.
And probably more information before we decide who we're gonna annihilate.
Just to see if it was actually the village being unreasonable or if it was the pirates being unreasonable.
I think he wants other input.
Seeing if anyone else has any other input to it.
Not going back to the village to ask is good.
I'm assuming the drowning unknown has no input. So,
Silver.
Hi. Sorry, I was on phone.
Oh,
I'm
hi.
assuming unknown has no input on the current situation.
0.
Got it.
Mainly because I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I
Uh,
mean, either way, she probably would have had 0 input to begin with.
Well, I'm also asking you if you have any input because it's just the characters. Basically, we have a few options. We could just accept the pirates thing outright, or we could go and ask the port town, "Hey, what was their deal before that you denied?" To see if the deal that they were given was something of,
What did
An
Scrap
actual-
choose?
currently is just presenting the options and getting input from everyone.
What has everyone picked so far? I'm sorry.
Frisia's plan was to kidnap the pirate leader and then get
What?
rid of the rest of the pirates.
The pirate leader has information on a cool tower.
Yeah, the pirate leader knows the location of a MacGuffin and has offered a MacGuffin and information as his trade for us annihilating the villagers. The villagers have offered us information
no
to
one's gonna stand with Scrap on whatever Scrap picks.
The villagers offered us information to annihilate the pirates. The information that the village has to be searched through an archive, so we can't really shell the town if we want their information. But we certainly could just... The pirate information is just with the pirate captain in his head.
What we
Presumably.
gotta do is make sure we don't kill him first.
Yeah.
The thing is, the village had to
Why
search
not do
through to
both?
get
Yeah.
more information.
Yeah.
We will see. We'll see how that goes if we need to do both. But the village one, they had to get more information in case. But they did give us a decent chunk of information already about the island.
Okay.
So, asking them about the circumstances of the deal the pirates had would also be beneficial.
Yeah, just bad.
Because what it seems like is the pirates tried a mutually beneficial one.
According to
failed.
pirates.
They came back in and said, hey, this is your new deal.
So we're
And
gonna
now
go
the village is like, oh no, we should have chosen the first one. Hey, go be a mediator. Intermediary, not mediator. Anyway, yeah, back to Port Town.
So, you guys head back to port. Where the fuck you going with it? So the
Crash.
leader or the mayor, I don't know what the fuck I called him before, comes to the dock and he asks like, so how did it go?
We are gathering more information about the situation, as they had provided us some information that you had not provided previously. Apparently, they had approached you before the current contract about a more beneficial one for both sides.
Yeah, that is correct. Their unwavering negotiations wasn't all that well. They wanted to split it 80-20. They wanted to take basically everything. And we weren't going to have that happen.
Why do you care about the split?
Do you see
No.
our town?
He's saying that they would take 80% of their stuff or whatever. He's not. He used a split in a way that like isn't commonly used. He's not saying splits like that are usually used for like profit or like to divide things like loot or whatever. And he's saying it rather they would take 80% of what their supplies or whatever are and like leave them with 20%. I think is what Sheena's trying to say.
Yeah.
He just used it the terminology strangely.
Okay. Let's say if it's like a money or like resource split, that wouldn't matter too much because then you're basically under their sovereignty and they would be providing whatever would be necessary to the town.
Or like protection or whatever. When it's a split like that, but I think it's more that he's saying that they offered to take 80% of what they had and leave them with 20%.
I mean, that's still not the worst deal, for being honest. Taking 80, leaving 20, and then just saying, yeah, we won't fuck with you anymore.
Yeah, but I don't think they were offering protection or anything.
Well, even then, if they were offering just to fuck off and leave them alone for the rest of time, that's still... If
I think it's
a,
that
like,
they can't afford to give 80.
deal, I guess.
Is there more townspeople than pirates as well?
Yeah,
was
but
a
the pirates are combatants, though.
There's
It's a
also a
matter
lot
of how-
less town people now.
Yeah. Well, because there's more townspeople upriver. It's just that like they don't have enough combatants, I think, to handle the pirates.
So that was their original thing, and then what was the other thing they came up with, and which is the current contract being enforced upon you now? Or is it the fact that they have just been repeatedly raiding you and diminishing your resources?
It was the raids, constantly. And there's really nothing much we can do because we don't have the firepower to, defend ourselves. So what choice do we have? And just allow them to raid us.
Right. As they had provided a return, not a return contract, but a opposing
Counter-offer.
contract. Yes, a counter offer. That's what I was looking for. To the one that you had provided in order to, say, get rid of you in order for information and something involving a larger goal that we currently have.
And what does this contract implies?
Basically the same thing that you provided us to them. A general goal of removal.
I see. And I guess we can't really do anything about that then.
How many people are at this town? You said like 50, so yeah?
Yeah.
Is it like 50 like middle-aged people? Like 20 to like 50? Or is it like 10 to like 80 people who are like in the age range?
10% of them are in the older ages, like 60s, 70s. The rest are all like middle-aged, 40, 30 years old, and obviously some children.
Yeah, there's about 50 people total.
Yeah.
There might be a situation in which you could leave this island without having to diminish your population due to taking boats to who knows where.
There's people upstream too.
There's also going upstream, but I'm presuming you have been not wanting to do that option due to either a lack of transportation or a lack of willingness on the other town's part of housing you.
This is absurd. You want us to leave our port for a band of brigands?
We're throwing out solutions that could
We are,
solve this without bloodshed on either side.
yes, we are giving you options in which are safer, and if it comes down to it, we will still be mulling over both contracts to see which is actively more beneficial to us. As currently, we have not made a full decision. We are just providing you with options to handle the current circumstance.
He just like puts his head down and says, "This is insane."
This is Sparta.
Or do
This
they
is madness.
do they have the means to relocate? Would be, I guess, what we should find out.
That's basically what I was saying.
Yeah.
Is if they don't have, like, even if it took a day or so to
Mhm.
do so to get like relocate to the
Mhm.
town, and like the other town is willing to house them.
But would they
And-
even be safe there? Because I think the pirates were still like raiding up there too.
Not
Always gotta
very sure.
let the pirates get the port that go
Yeah.
inland.
Yeah, they could just go inland.
That is a good question as well. Have the pirates been raiding the inner towns, or have they just been attacking you?
We don't really know. The town itself, deeper inside the forest, they just stay to themselves. They give us supplies, obviously, but other than that, they just keep their business to themselves.
So it's
We don't know
unlikely
what goes on.
willing to house you in that circumstance. There is technically a third option, though it would be technically more grueling than the other two.
Let me guess. It's murder. You're gonna kill us.
No, that's technically the fourth option.
So what's the
Just
third?
gesture behind him at the fucking 600-foot long boat. That has a crew capacity of about 300, I think. It is currently working on a skeleton crew. He would basically be put to work on the boat and like that. The upper deck can be used for prop pallets and other housing, but for the most part it would be an uncomfortable living state. Or until the time in which we are able to deposit you on another island and they have a go-ahead from another island, we could transport you on our boat.
He sits there and ponders and he says, could you give me some time with the elders to come to an agreement?
Sure.
This might take a while, so don't know how long it will be.
We said roughly to the other group that we would give 3 hours before we gave them a confirmation or denial. We can easily ask for a extension, but that might not look good on either part.
It's fine, you're trying to do the right thing. Just give me some time and we'll take it from there.
You're trying to do the right thing. Shino, you're talking about the wrong group. The other group would be trying to do the right thing and probably just to be like, yeah, we'll fight the pirates. We are doing the morally gray thing that benefits us the most.
We were like 2 stages above wanton murder.
Yeah.
What?
This comes from someone that wanted to murder instantly.
I mean, like, it'd be easy.
That's one
we
person.
would just need
not
one.
the whole part.
We have the means to torture that one pirate. I don't think he's gonna be like possessed by whatever the hell was possessing the guy with the eye before or whatever.
What?
They are
Don't
pirates
worry
as
about
well. They're already
You were the
criminals.
one involved in that interrogation. You were the main interrogator. Weren't you?
What?
Or was Xavier and Scrap the main interrogators? I thought you were involved with that interrogation.
No.
Of the interrogation that was on the old ship?
Yeah, the dude who just would not gave up and like some sort of spell offed himself or whatever.
Oh.
With the false eye or
I think that
whatever.
was all scrap.
Was it all
I think
Scrap?
that was all scrap
I
interrogation.
thought Siren was involved with that.
I don't
No.
know.
It seems like something.
Siren was not
Siren's
involved in that. Xavier might have been, but not Siren.
I thought you used some sort of magic for the torture or something.
No.
Okay. Yeah, but so
Crossed my mind though.
oh, the likelihood of it being a situation like that is is simply up to Shino, but he doesn't seem to be arcanely inclined the enemy pirate. I mean, he did I guess have a mysterious that he knows. It could just be that everybody all wonders or curious about the tower or something, and he's just like, oh, you know the tower, right? Everyone cares about the tower. That's the only
Or
fishy
it's people
thing.
who are more seafaring are
Yeah.
bound to come across or know about the tower eventually.
Uh-huh. That's the so he's using that as a bargaining chip, but it could have also been because just everyone falls from out of world or whatever. So he was like, oh, here's a key. Everyone wants out, so here's a key piece that might be related to getting out.
Yeah. There's also it's like going to the US and learning about Florida. It's going to happen eventually. It's just a matter of time. before you do.
Yeah, and then the
So when we're going to
the
Florida-
mugger offers to tell you about Florida to get off from not you threatening them back for being a mugger.
What the hell is everyone doing bashing Florida all of a sudden? Hold up.
Suddenly,
Sudden. It's just Florida.
It's just Florida.
They got a racist mayor there. The fuck?
Governor.
Even their alligators are racist there.
What the?
It's their governor that's racist.
I thought for
Yeah.
half a second that the fucking you swapped it to fucking like Godfather music.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, but I say like, if the villagers don't want to come along, potentially we could just take the one dude. Because at this point we're just kind of like folding the village. We're just like, hey, yeah, you can have the entire island, pirates.
Well, I don't think it could take the whole island.
They're still a tribe.
Yeah, there's the tribe, there's the other city, and there's large swaths of land, and from what it looks like, this island just progressively gets higher in elevation. It's like a sloped island, from what I can tell. If you look at the rivers.
Yeah.
So I think that tribe is up on like a mountain. And most of the island that we would want to like dock at to get to different spots is covered by mountains. And even then, trying to take an island is very hard when you don't know the island fully.
Mm.
Plus, maybe they have taken some of the island already and we just don't fucking know. Maybe the other town is already part of the pirates organization. It's just like, hey, we're trying to be nice about this, just get you into our fold.
Yeah, so those are the options. We'll see what if the villagers just decide they'll come along and be our crew. I guess that's one way.
They also just staff the boat a bit more.
Yeah. I guess, well, assumably the women they have are like the village's women, so
I
like,
mean,
maybe we
if
could
you're
accept their
wanting to-
offer for the women just to get them back for the villagers.
I mean, if y'all are wanting to just staff the frickin' boat, why not go for the ones that already have their sea legs and get the pirates?
So those pirates, I don't think are gonna cooperate.
Yeah, the reason
can
I was
not
offering it
just
here is because
hire.
they don't really have another choice here. People who are desperate are more people that you do not have to pay.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it might take a while before they come to a consensus, so we could tote around the like shore edge, or do y'all want to go swimming?
What's the weather like?
Sunny.
Sunny? Yeah, so
What's
while
the water look like?
while the people in the port town are contemplating their future, we'll splash around in the water.
Teach unknown how to swim.
Yeah, teach unknown how to swim. Sordon will like do some like alligator shit or like he'll swim around.
He'll just have his head sticking out the top of the water, just big.
Yeah.
The best part is we can technically use the hangar as a shallow spot, so we're not just dicking around at the dock
In
of the
front
port.
of them. It's like
Yeah.
on their beach, splashing, having a good time.
Because the hangar does, in fact, fold down into the water
Mhm.
to get the other boats on. So you could just use that. Also,
So
did
you
you know
teach unknown how
aircraft
to
carriers
swim?
and other Navy vessels do actually have, like, recreational swimming?
Probably.
What the?
Granted, since a shark attack happened, they have been a little bit more strict on it.
Breezia's swimsuit is like a one-piece striped thing. Because then I think Dianthus would be like the one that has like the legs or whatever, like where it's like the long legged sleeved striped bodysuit thing.
Oh, the fucking, like, 1900s,
Yeah.
like, full suit swimsuit.
Yeah.
Unknown has like the Japanese school
no.
swimsuit.
Unknown doesn't know what a swimsuit is, so
Yeah.
someone might want to help.
The unknown has probably got like a chest wrap and shorts on or something.
Yeah, someone probably
Yeah.
got some sort of swimwear. Scrap pants, shorts.
Mask on.
No, I think he's
No.
like showing skin. He's got swim
I
trunks
think
on.
this is just-
He's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
Hawkins
even
style.
before when he was swimming, he would strip down to go check the bottom of the ocean.
Now
Which
he's
also
got like a
sucks.
proper like print swimsuit or whatever, like with like a Hawaiian
Swim
print or
trunks.
whatever. Swim trunks, yeah, swim trunks and a Hawaiian shirt.
Sordon?
Yeah, Sordon where swimming.
What you
Sora
do?
just unlocks the power armor, just like, yes.
Just walks out naked.
Yeah.
You technically
Perfect.
Oh,
could.
you have a cloaca, so like it's all
Yeah, you are a
hidden.
lizard. Nothing is hanging. Unlike a gross mammalian
Yeah.
creatures, you don't have anything showing.
Mammalian. The fuck is mammalian?
Mammalian, that's mammals.
Yeah.
Mammals have external genitals.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess echidnas don't, do they?
Echidnas, platypuses.
What the?
Did you know that platypuses lay eggs?
Huh?
Hopefully.
They do.
That's like the most common fact about platypuses.
Yeah. If you
I
put
never
on
seen a platypus.
one of the
I don't
a
know.
hat on one of them, it becomes Perry the platypus.
Yeah, you get the fucking eggs shit.
Which, thinking about it, if fucking
What?
Clary,
I think he's thinking about
Larry?
how koalas have chlamydia.
Platypussies.
what?
Nah, because I heard Shino mumbled something about AIDS or whatever.
No, I was saying
Oh.
eggs, and I
Oh,
had it in my
eggs.
mind, and then I
Eggs.
said platypussies.
Platypuses.
Yeah.
Oh, platypuses lay eggs, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, fun swimming time.
Beach
I'll probably.
episode.
Yeah. No. Depends on how long they take. We probably at some point just sent like a message over to the pirate island, hey, give us an extension to like a day, maybe two. Just like
Yeah.
a bottle of the letter or something. Launched via
Message in a
cannon.
bottle. You gotta launch the bottle.
Yeah,
from the
as a
cannon.
show of force to be like, hey, our cannons can reach you.
I mean, each square is a mile.
I mean,
Heck,
I don't
many
know
miles
if
is
you're, we
that?
might, we
It's
might be
not
like
like a
parked out in the
medieval
middle.
ship.
We might be parked out in the middle, so we could also be like parked out at, like out here in the middle or something between them.
Hold on.
No, we look more powerful if you shoot it from all the way back
Yeah.
here.
They're within range.
He's calculating the range of our
I
artillery.
totally. I don't know what you mean. I definitely was not looking up the effective range of a 150 millimeter, 55 millimeter howitzer. I don't know what you mean. A side note: Did you know that the base effective range for a 105 millimeter howitzer is 24 kilometers or 14 miles?
Damn.
Yeah, we probably just had like maybe like a small little drone or something over with like the message.
You angry bird, that fucking message in the bottle. Use a slingshot.
We go over ourselves and say, "Hey, blah blah blah," or just skipping over it because it doesn't matter too much. I don't think they're going to be angry about it.
No.
Also, the reason why we're not moving too far away from the port here is because they'll need a way to signal us once they're done faffing. But yeah, I guess teaching Unknown how to swim. Scrap will probably go deep diving at one point just to see the bottom of the ocean here.
That's what Sordon was gonna do too.
Alright, so then both of you guys give me some investigation rolls.
Zenon, would you like to help Unknown swim?
Yeah. Freezy is like teaching Unknown how to swim.
I think Freezy is the only one that would fully like try to volunteer for it.
Yeah.
I mean, Sordon swims like a lizard.
Well,
I don't
no,
think it'd
it's
be a
more
good
of the
feature.
fact of the whole issue that happened back in the Cyber City.
Question mark?
No, about Freesia treating Unknown with like reverence.
Oh. Yes, my god, I will teach you how to swim.
Or
Alright,
I feel
so-
like maybe she thinks rather that the god like descends into Unknown or whatever, but still the vessel of her god is still a precious thing.
The place just with a bean. We don't place this guy. We'll go out.
Get you a little stroller.
Little stroller? Is
She doesn't need a
Wales
stroller.
wouldn't
She can walk fine on her own. She's a dignified bean.
Wow.
The little waddles.
floaties.
The little waddle. No, she is the floaty. What are you talking about? She don't need floaties.
We're in a shallow enough area. I'm holding her arms and telling her to kick.
Like a metal hanger. It's like, yeah, there we go. Actually, could actually be adjusted too if you needed like a deeper spot as well. Anyway, you want us to do perception?
Yeah, you and sword on.
I will have my little guy help me.
We want perception.
Perception.
Perception. Damn,
Okay.
it's a pretty good
Damn.
perception.
We're looking.
Do your roll.
Yeah, sure. Enough time to rest on get advantage from that little guy. Because help action's funny.
Okay.
27.
Alright.
Down.
So, sword on. Scrap. You guys are scavenging around. You see a little bit of knickknacks. So nothing like fancy.
We're doing our best
Then-
to avoid the Fae that we let drop down here as well. Let them sleep.
As you guys are going deeper and deeper down, you see something shiny sparkle within the water. It's a treasure chest.
What
What
was
it,
it?
Chess?
A treasure chest.
Can we pick it up?
How heavy is the Twas a Twist?
Well, it's
mean,
pretty
they're in the
deep.
water.
It's inside the sand and it's pretty rusty. Got a lot of clams on it.
It's pretty hard.
You mean
It's
barnacles?
pretty hard.
Is it like directly underneath the boat, or is it off to like the side of the boat?
It's so if we're talking about if you guys are just sitting right here, it's roughly around here. Whoops. Around here.
So yeah, off to the side, relatively speaking.
Yeah.
Sort of. I have an idea on how to get the boat up. Not boat up, the chest up.
Uh-huh.
You might want to watch your head though.
What?
How deep are we?
Deep enough for people that are able to breathe, not being able to breathe. So about
100 feet deep, 200 feet deep type deal.
350 deep.
So Soren, you might also want to head back. So you have like 10 minutes of breath,
15.
I think. I don't know, breathe. Well, granted, you can also just activate your power armor, but you don't have the power armor on currently.
About 15 whole minutes when we started.
Yeah, Scrap would make his shit fucking watertight. What am I on? The sword on. You will watch as Scrap kind of like extends his arm. As a fun fact, I can kind of fold the power armor away on me and instantly equip it. Because I'm an armorer. Never
Being
without
an
armor.
officer.
Yeah. So you know how Iron Man has like the one watch that folds out?
Oh
You
yeah.
guys just have to like watch the metal frame kind of fold out over one of his arms and he'll start tapping on a display. I guess for the people up top, the crate is going to start to move
Oh no.
for releasing the hook.
A claw.
It's sadly not a claw.
No.
Yeah, I'm just
Wait,
a-
is it just like moving and you on its own?
I mean, that's what it would appear like from the top. Just the
Oh,
cargo
no.
crane just rotates and then drops.
That'd be weird to watch. Oh, snaps. You're back.
Scrap would say, "Watch your head."
So I'm gonna swim up to the side a bit.
Yeah. I'm not trying to light it on top of us, but it drops where it drops. It's not gonna drop it fucking with the force of the sun. But once it is deep enough, should got some ropes. Yeah, we probably brought some like rope or chains down with us in case we found something like this. Sorum, would you like to help me chain the chest to the hook?
Sure.
So we can pull it out from the bottom of the ocean. Shino, would you like any checks for chaining the chest to the hook?
Nope, you're fine.
Alright. Scrap that. Push the buttons and make it retract upward. And retract the suit as well.
The chest slowly goes up. The ones that are up top, you will see something. You will see that the water is bubbling. And then something appears coming up from it, and it's a chest.
It's being towed by the fucking hook. I just realized to unknown Fraser, the ship came alive, dropped its hook, and came back up with the chest.
Yeah. Unknown's probably a little scarred for life right now. She doesn't know what to think.
Frisia understands Wi-Fi now, so she's like, oh, Hook must have, or not Hook, Scrap must have commanded the hook from below using some sort of, like, radio signal or something.
Scrap used Wi-Fi.
No, he used Bluetooth.
Bluetooth, yeah. I mean, she doesn't
Yeah,
fully
Bluetooth
understand
connected.
radio waves. She has about probably just slightly less of an understanding than real life me on it.
Like, yeah, they exist.
Yeah.
They're weird.
It's like the weave, but you can't feel it, and it's how the
Unknown
like
hasn't even played with
yeah.
the computer.
yeah, it's how the modern or not modern how these like technological scrying devices connect with each other via via radio waves instead of via magical waves. So then if she notices Unknown panicking, she'll be like, don't worry, it's just the Scrap pressed a button.
Scrap did a thing.
Yeah, Scrap did a thing. It's under Scrap's control.
How to have Unknown even more loyal to Scrap? Yeah, Scrap did that. But where is he?
Underwater somewhere.
Where is Scrap? I don't know.
I don't think Freezy would know, but I know that that radio waves are actually magnified by water, so he'd be able to get he could like connect to it pretty far.
I think y'all are just leading more and more of Unknown having a god complex for Scrap.
So we have Frieza believing Unknown's a god, Unknown believing Scrap's a god?
Uh-huh.
You're the vessel of my god, Unknown. Unknown, yeah, he's right there.
There's so many gods on this world, damn.
Yeah, Zeus, Poseidon, Scrap. Wait, what?
Okay. So, are you guys gonna stay down there, or are you gonna come up and open up
That
the
means
chest?
that you are now the god of endurance in her eyes. Because that's who she was.
That's not incorrect. He technically probably would follow the god of endurance in this world. If they did exist. But yeah, I mean, Scrap will eventually come back up to check that chest.
Alright.
So I'm gonna look around until Brett is out of time.
You got like 10 seconds.
Okay, so I'm going back up then.
Go back up, take some deep breath, and go back down. Look for shiny rock.
Take a spear, catch some fish.
You could.
I'd fight for that.
Catches him.
In Soviet Russia, fish catch you.
Alright, so, Scrap, you got the chest.
I will
It is-
dechain the chest.
Yes. As you look at the keyhole, it is completely covered in fucking seaweed and shit.
The big question, is it a fully like metal chest or is it like a wood and metal chest?
Wood and metal.
Neat. Does it seem like it has been degraded a lot with time, or is it basically very new looking and recently dropped?
Let's go in the middle.
Okay, so it's been weared a little, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Cool. I will use a crowbar and pry the wooden bar, the wooden like parts to get access to the inside of the lock.
Strength roll.
Do
And you use a
Advantage.
crowbar, so it'll be with advantage.
wow. Do yeet. I win. Fuck your DCs. Apparently.
As you pry it open, the chest, the top, you know, the top cover itself, you fling it off. It was very loose. And inside is another chest.
What? Is there a smaller chest inside that chest?
It's a box within a box within a box, and then you just get a rock.
Is there anything else in like that first chest, or is it just the other smaller chest?
Probably
It's
water.
just another smaller chest.
Is the smaller chest of roughly like as big as the area inside that first chest, or is it like able to be rattled around in there basically?
Be able to rattle around.
Well, if possible, I will remove the smaller chest from within the bigger chest.
Okay. You
I,
gotta pry that one open?
yeah,
Okay.
strength check.
Sure.
That's a little lower. So
Hey, you're able to pry it open. Inside is another chest.
Told you.
still lead over to like the big hole where the hanger is open. Freezy, I found wizard fuckery.
Sweet. she like walks down the side of the boat. I almost thought about using a ladder. I'm like, I don't need. Who needs a fucking ladder? She walks down the side of the boat.
I need to go up more likely because he would be at the top deck.
Oh, okay, or wherever she walks towards you from the side of the boat.
Because the hair like hangs down to where like the water would be touching.
Okay. She walks up.
You will show the chest, the smaller chest, and then the smaller chest.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if there is anything magical about this, or if these are just mundane chests Matryoshka
Sure,
into
go
each
ahead,
other?
give me your Arcana check.
Oh, I know these are probably like mundane chests. But this seems like wizard fuckery, and you know it. This seems like exactly
Well, it
what a
seems
wizard
like,
would do.
Like just regular fuckery. Arcana.
No, regular fuckery would be one set.
No, it's just
Wizard
fuckery.
fuckery.
So is it just fuckery, or is it magical
It's
fucker?
fuckery.
It's fuckery.
Yeah.
So I don't. The weave is like neutral around this collection of chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They seem mundane to me in nature.
Yeah, fair enough. I was more meaning the amount is wizard fuckery.
Are you gonna pry that
Keep
one?
going.
Yeah, I'll pop the other one.
Alright. Give me another strength.
Abracadabra.
Alakazam. You pry that
So-
one open, and now there's a tinier one.
How big is the smallest chest at this point?
It is the palm of your hand.
I can't really use the crowbar at that point, so I will get the aid action from either Frezia or my homunculus.
Or you know, you can give it to unknown. Tiny little hands.
Does she have the means to like pick locks?
I don't think Unknown has the means to pick locks. I also don't think Unknown has a very good strike command, so I'm gonna...
No, I just thought about something.
Yeah.
I could just use primal savagery on it.
No, we're trying to keep them intact. I want to break whatever's inside. I will do another one to Ada, my homuncula.
I was looking to see
It's
if I had any like
open.
little tools or anything. I have
As
daggers and
you,
shit.
as you open it up, a beaming light comes from the chest, the tiny chest, and inside is a photo of a middle finger.
Another hand touches the beacon.
That's why I
Another
was laughing.
hand touches the beacon. Just gonna look at it and take the tiny paper out. Look at Frisia. Like I said, wizard fuckery.
Got
It
so
was obtained.
scammed.
It was obtained via, or not obtained. What would be a word? It was via non-magical means.
It does not change that she's a wizard fuckery.
So that's that of the chest. You know what? Since you guys were giving me swimming, both of you give me performance rolls. See how well that swimming was from earlier. See how well that is.
Oh.
Okay.
You could try
Well,
to argue
you were
acrobatics, Silver.
Aqua?
If she would allow it, because you're not really like teaching, you're being like the one being taught, so it makes sense that it's performance and acrobatics.
Aquabatics.
Acrobatics.
Yay.
Acrobatics.
You can tell me no, that's dumb, but I am always willing to argue
Acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Wait,
Oh,
this isn't gonna count. I just want to see what would have happened if I did performance.
Not much better.
yeah. So, during the teaching, Frisia, you were trying to show Unknown how to swim properly. You even tried to do the doggy paddle once before. There were at least 4 instances you got distracted by some alcohol and you almost accidentally
I mean, I
drowned
feel
Unknown.
like it's not in my fault that if anything was happening with Unknown, it's more that I let go thinking she had it, and then she started sinking.
She most certainly did
Opium.
not have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you did get a 17.
I did fine. I was in it. My head was in it. I like paid proper attention. It's just the
It's like I
teaching-
did good, but Unknown did not get it.
The teachings didn't stick.
Also, come on, Shino, this is the vessel of her god. Why would she drink any alcohol in their presence?
Not when their well-being isn't at stake.
The well-being.
Yeah, the
The
well-being. Of the being.
well-being. So yeah, Unknown, you weren't doing too good. You at least almost drowned like 4 times.
Oh.
I blame the crane.
Yeah, the crane scared her. I had to like fish her. She fell off the side of the hangar, and I had to like fish her out of the water. I had to like
Do the whole
dive for her.
fishing rod to fish her out.
No, I had to dive for her.
Went off the deep end.
Yeah, she just sinks like a rock. It's almost uncanny.
I feel like the little water drop. That's what Unknown sounds like when falling in the water.
Bloop.
Yeah.
I also find it funny. We have Frieza, who's probably pretty good at normal like swimming, and then you have Scrap and Sora. Sora, who's like, yeah, raw lizard, and then Scrap, who does military swim.
Military swim?
Yeah.
I'm sure they swim different.
A lot more get from A to B, not slow swim.
Speaking of Sordon, give me another perception rolls that you're back down in the depths of the unknown.
Alright, right back.
Yep.
Depths of the unknown. Hold on.
Yeah.
Of the water.
I was about to say she's not that deep. She's only.
Silver, come on, it's us that need to be making the weird, lewd jokes, not you. You're too innocent and pure for that.
Oh my god! Fuck off!
Oh god, you'll get better results.
As you're down there, you don't really see anything in particular, and then as you're swimming by, you see the Fae that's just there sleeping.
The same phase before.
Same Fae as before.
We might leave that one alone.
So yeah, there's nothing really much around for going in the depths.
So I'm gonna come back and tell the others that the Fae from before is sleeping down there.
That's where we like released her.
But she's sleeping though.
Because she sleeps in contact with water.
No one else fished her out yet.
It's been half a day.
They're a small port fishing town.
And they're in a crisis.
We're sorting out.
Sorting out, you mean like giving them the ultimatum, join or die?
Jesus Christ.
Freezia's changed, man.
I know. Ever since she found her new deity, she changed. Her new goddess is among you guys. All right, so I'll let Sherm know when he gets back. So you guys are basically done for that entire day. The pirates do give you the extended time. Oh god. Of
The extended time?
yeah, I know. I'm losing my voice because I'm tired. Shut up.
Shino just said puberty.
Yes, losing your voice. That's what we'll call
So yeah, I'm losing my voice. Fuck you.
Because he hasn't slept.
Mm-hmm. You would lose your voice too if you fucking didn't sleep. Mr. Ooh, I don't sleep at all.
it. Xenon has witnessed me not sleep for a while. I know certainly do not lose my voice. You fool.
No, he just loses his ability to concentrate.
I lose my sanity.
Yeah, playing Summon Night.
The words start to wiggle, apparently.
Yes.
Words start to wiggle.
Yes.
The dyslexia gets so bad that the words start to dance.
No, I think that's just you being extremely fucking tired.
No, the words start to wiggle. I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it.
Needing to go to bed.
No,
That's
it's
the sign to go to bed.
obviously dyslexia.
No, dude, no. That's for you to go to fucking sleep, you dumbass. Anyway,
Yeah. And then I didn't.
yeah, because you're dumb.
And neither did I, really.
Y'all's schedules are screwed.
I went to bed early last night,
How early is early for you, Xenon?
like 3 a.m. I rolled around in bed since for 5 hours before that.
Mm-mm-mm.
But I was reading in bed before that because it's chilly right now, so I wanted to curl up in the covers.
It's
I'd
not
say you were
chilly.
truly
It's
undercover.
fine. It's not chilly. It's good weather. 40 degrees is nice.
No, it dropped to the 30s.
Still fine.
For California, that's chilly. It's the chilliest it's been all year.
Oh my god, you weak asses over there in California. Or here in New York, we get cold.
Yeah.
It goes down to -2.
Yeah, but so it's the equivalent of it being-
-2, oh poor baby.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, Fahrenheit, which would be like...
Damn, -18, almost 19.
I mean, so like
Yeah.
it being 30 degrees here is like equivalent to -2 there. It's the coldest it ever gets. It was a record low last night. Last night was the
Oh,
record low.
A record low, 32 degrees for California.
A record low for like this town on the state or whatever for February. We are having a record cold February, and we had a record hot January.
Your fucking weather is ass backwards. It is bipolar to the roof.
Yeah, I know it was warmer in January than it is now. We were getting like
Unfucking-believable.
70s 1 week. We had like 70-degree weather,
Absolutely insane.
and now we're getting 30s, and so now it's chilly. I had to turn back on the heater.
It's finally winter.
It's finally winter in February.
You know, that's the type of weather that you go out there with shorts on. Yeah, shorts on, fuck.
Yeah, people were wearing
Shorts
shorts. Yeah, people were wearing shorts
t-shirt.
the week that that they had the warm weather. Yeah, I opened everything up that week because it was nice. I could like have things open for a few days.
Oh no, I'm not talking about warm weather. I'm talking about 30-degree weather.
I mean, there
Shorts
were some
and a
yeah.
t-shirt on.
On Tuesday, we went to the grocery store. There was a lady with like short shorts in the parking lot walking her dog.
That's not short shorts. Those are booty shorts. There's a difference.
Or they were like exercise clothes, but then like a belly shirt.
Anyway. So the pirates let us an
get
extension.
more water?
We're waiting on the port town's response.
Yep.
Unknown has failed to learn how to swim.
Yep.
So the mayor of the town basically comes over and saying, as I said, this will take a little bit while longer, so wait until tomorrow and we'll come to a full agreement.
Thumbs up. We have been given a day of time from an extension via the pirates.
Mm-hmm. So, let me... Do I have anything? I want to change music. Hey,
Are we getting Pirates of the Caribbean now?
that's copyrighted.
Darn.
Well, if we have a day of time, we could like tote around the island, go check out like the ghost town, or like, do a lap.
It's
I
getting
don't
to be
think we should.
nighttime. So if you want to walk around in the night, feel free to.
We'll tote around the
At
shore.
night.
Long walks on the beach.
'Cause we
Perfect
probably
time to be stabbed.
have
Just,
more
like,
than enough time to just like
welcome.
boat around and then check out like the abandoned town. So we need to go.
Or we would have checked it in the morning on the second day. And then they would, if they had told us they'd need more time, then it'd still be early in the day.
I think they were giving us that of like, hey, it will at least be a day until we can.
Yeah.
So that was probably like the end of the first day.
Yeah. So we can plan on like the next day exploring around. Good for the dog.
Zone, you can't put the dog in anymore.
Hmm?
The dog can't go out anymore.
You can't move no more.
You can't move no more. Don't need to go out anymore.
Its back legs don't work.
It's more than its back legs don't work at this point, Shino. It don't work. It's dead.
Dog died.
It's dead, Shino. It don't need to go outside because it's dead.
You know there's another dog, right?
Yeah, here's another
I
dog.
know. I was making that joke.
There's another dog, and I'm home alone tonight because Ava went to a party.
Oh, you could have a fun time by yourself.
And
You
call
could have
you
a party
guys.
alone. Huh?
Instead of being alone in the dark.
Or she's gonna be home before like stream's over. She said like midnight.
Yeah, do we want to go in the morning, probably before they give their verdict, check out that abandoned town so we can have a long rest?
Sure.
Have a nice Frisia made breakfast. What's
Should I
today?
roll?
Oh, look, more fish stew.
I mean, like, we could maybe have gotten fresh eggs in town, like bought some fresh eggs or something. Eggs actually last a long time. Right.
We also have like refrigeration on this
Yeah, I
boat.
was just thinking eggs actually last a long time. We could have had eggs regardless.
I was making a joke about the average meal provided by Frisia.
Because it's like the most economical is to do fish stew.
Uh-huh.
But since
Alright,
we're like in a different place,
Unknown only eats good berries.
I'll do a full American breakfast.
Damn,
So-
she's splurging there.
A
You guys are
cheeseburger and
planning
a Big
on
Mac.
basically sleeping over the night?
What?
You guys are planning on sleeping over the night?
Sure.
Yep. On our boat.
Okay.
So we got
Isn't it-
fucking beds and shit.
As the night rolls in, there's nothing too out of the ordinary. And you finally wake up. The smell of smoke from the town.
Oh, nice. Pirates got to it first.
Well, now we have
Damn, doesn't that suck
Yeah.
for them?
yeah, now
Right?
we have not just cause isn't the right word, but a different word.
A reason.
Now we
A
should take
reason,
both.
Yeah.
I mean, if the town's gone, they really can't hold up their end of the bargain.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll
Justification, that's the word.
just figured. Yeah, I guess I'll head up to like the window area of the command tower to see what's going on. Assuming everyone else is like
We'll
no
see.
smoke and heads up as well.
You will see, and I will mark it with the drawing. If I could fucking draw.
Leave the drawing to the professionals,
Shut the
Send on
fuck up.
teaching how to draw.
Yeah, look at this
Shut up.
amazing art skill.
Okay, well point the spot and I'll draw some fire. So right there. Are you
And
trying? Is that supposed to be
also-
the
Amazing art skill.
Is that the S?
Wow. You can't even
Shrimp?
do it properly.
one? It's
I did my best to
You did
super
horrible.
freehand it.
you
Amazing.
supposed to-
Almost as bad as
Shino, aren't you supposed to be drawing fires, bro?
I already did.
I just did circles. A few of the buildings are on fire. Does it seem like there's like altercations going on over there? Or does it seem like they've lit their own buildings on fire?
No, you will see that some of the villagers are up and fucking panicking right now. They don't know what to do.
I'll
Some
draw
of,
you your fire, though.
Some of the, I mean, I could just, yeah, you just simply do this, fire, draw hair. I will also draw this in black. You will see these lined up as bodies for the blacks. There's like a few row. Not a lot,
think-
but there are some.
I think we would have been awoken at the start of all this.
Yeah. You would.
We are a bit off port, and we do have pretty soundproof rooms. And the current crew of the ship is
Everything.
really just robots. A few other people who are probably like, relaxing.
So yeah, the place is up in smoke. So you guys want to get breakfast before you head out?
No.
Sure.
I mean,
We can probably grab like a granola bar or something.
it's not isn't our concern really.
I mean,
Not
kind of.
really, no.
We
little
wanted
bit,
we
yeah.
wanted these people. So do we have a
Kind
means to get water on there?
I mean, we
I'm not-
offered them the chance to be hired. We didn't need them. We have our skeleton crew. Like,
And
The
we can
most,
still
like,
get brownie
impactful
points.
thing
And the
is, like,
pirates have
our-
also like gone against us. No, at this point, this is like a
If it
slight
even
towards
was-
us. Yeah.
the thing is, if it even was the pirates here, they
Mhm.
might have set their own homes on fire
And executed people?
to make it seem like the pirates were more at fault to try to push us that way. Yeah.
Or we're gonna go
That's
investigate.
fucked up.
I mean, if I knew there was powerful people nearby, and I knew I could exactly frame a group that I already didn't like,
Yeah, but
I'd
I don't
probably
think
do it.
Sheena would think that many steps ahead.
I mean, he might have. I don't want to put it past him, but
I think the pirates did it.
Yeah, I don't think this sounds fucked up enough.
yeah, so let's go take the dinghy over because the dinghy is quick to unload and load.
How far can I launch shape water?
It should tell you on it.
Yeah, let me see.
I think it makes like a 5-foot cube.
Yeah, but
Oh, I
mean,
have
'cause
create and destroy water too.
our shape water is like the baby version where it doesn't cost anything.
This would be better for music, not this enchanted shit.
It's 30 feet.
Dang it, cat.
Why did music from Prince of Persia start playing?
Oh, presto.
Stop Prince of Persia.
10 feet. So I have to be up in there to put out the fire.
Yeah, we could probably just rather do create destroy water because just it creates 10 gallons on a spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm BRB.
Let's see. Is her sheet visible to see what create and destroy water does?
I'm actually gonna get a drink of water.
Just makes
so
10 gallons.
Okay. What's
I'll be
the
right
range?
I believe it's 120.
Okay, so it'd
Silver,
be...
would you kindly click create and destroy water?
Okay.
Silver forgot to input the range, but it fills a 30-foot cube.
I forgot to what?
There's no
It doesn't
range.
have the range.
Oh. My
I can
bad.
check that easy enough.
Well then, so if she does that from a distance, then once we get up, I can use shape water to, like, direct it.
30 feet.
Oh, it's the same range as shape water.
Oh. Alternatively, the water fills as rain, a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames in the areas. Yeah. So you can just rain on an area and extinguish flambe.
Okay, is that, like, a further... The rain is, like, further?
No, it's still the same range, it's just a 30-foot cube. Rather than making a large orb
I
and
can
then
make
just
it,
drop.
she can move it. There
Mhm.
we go.
Yeah, so once we're up in there, we'll do that, and then also, once I'm even closer at 10 feet, I can just put it out with Presto, too.
So you can make 10 gallons in an open container or make it a rain. So we could probably easily take like a container with us that's in gallons, like a barrel. Oh, if you do it at higher than first, you can have it fill a. If you do it at third level, a 40-foot cube.
Do you think we could get away with lungs or open spaces with Shino?
if we do it, remember they can do it on us.
I know,
So
yeah. Yeah, we just won't bring that up. I mean, I could also shape the water out of my own lungs.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I mean, blood's technically water.
I don't know if we can go that far with shape water. I don't think I can
I
blood
mean,
bend.
blood is water.
I don't know, are you gonna let me blood bend?
I don't know, do you have the ability to blood bend?
I have the ability to shape water within a 30-foot radius.
What's she trying to do?
Don't worry about it.
Orion.
But yeah, we'll take like the little armored dinghy up to the dock. See what's
Alright.
going on.
Okay.
And then once we're in range, we'll start putting out fires.
Yeah, I'd say use the either at first level or like third level, depending on how big the fire is. Just do create and destroy water silver if that's all right with you.
Yeah, I already
Or-
took it off of my spell thing, so.
Because
And
a
then I'll direct
30-foot
it.
cube should be more than enough.
Yeah, so
And then you can shape whatever's left. Sit
Yes.
on.
yeah, so unknown, dump some water on it, and then whatever is like out of range of that, I use shape water to like move it around. So I'll click shape water too.
Swish it around. Swish and spit.
Presto also has the ability to put out fires, but
We could also put the fires out the other way of getting rid of their fuel source by hitting them with an artillery round. Yeah,
so
Sorry.
now that we're here, can we like see like do we see any of the pirate vessels nearby or like the source of the fire?
Nope.
anything. I guess we'll just walk around and see if we can find the people in charge. While we put out the fires.
Put out the fire and then administer actual first aid and not like magical first aid, like the like medicine checks or whatever. Who
We'll
can?
just put out the,
Yeah.
put out the fires for now.
Yeah.
We'll keep looking around for the people who are
Mhm.
in charge. Just do that as we're walking, looking
Mhm.
around.
Does Frostbite put out fires?
Mine?
I don't think that's a big enough area to really help with the fires, but you're trying, bud.
That's the thought that counts.
I mean, if it's a cantrip, it could help with people's like wounds or whatever.
yeah, it's a cantrip.
Yeah, then
Do not use frostbite to kill those wounds. It will likely kill the person.
no, I'm saying like you could
Mhm.
use it to like cool off the burns or whatever
I guess, yeah.
to like alleviate some of the pain of the burns. He can make ice packs.
We're not their rescue and relief force. We are only really putting out the fires. We do not need to worry about the rest at the moment. If we're asked to deal with the rest, then we will, but... Because this might be a situation if they did this to themselves to, like, run away, make it seem like we destroyed the village. But yeah, let's see if we can find the, people in charge.
Alright. So you know where the mayor's house used to be. Obviously it's right here. Ugh. You don't really see anyone of the importance. Like the old people are dead. They're counting the bodies right here. But you don't see the mayor at all.
Unknown, would you kindly put out the fire on the house so we can go check it for dead?
Do I have to do it again?
No, we'll just...
Part of the one cast, we'll just say or whatever. Because it's like
Yes.
pretty much flavor anyway.
Hmm.
And just flavor wise.
And at that point, you need to ask
Yeah.
Fruzia, since she's
Mhm.
controlling it.
Douse fire,
Mhm,
please.
Yeah. Mix up Presto and shape water, the fire is no more.
Presto change or your fire no more. Actually, yes, before we just go check rubble, is there anyone from the village nearby?
Yes, but they're all in a panic.
I will attempt to flag one down or stop someone from running around and ask them some questions.
Okay.
So it just depends on how panicked they are. Is it going to be command grab, or is it going to be, hey, I need to ask you something?
So you try to flag one down, and they basically they walk on the side of you, and you're like, and they say, "What do you want? Don't you see what's happening here? We need to go now."
The fire is out.
Yeah, all the fires that have put out in the process. I'd like information on what's going on, given we were contracted by the town.
How should I know? I woke up and I smelt fire, and then some places were on fire, and then bodies was outside.
Did you see anybody who looked suspicious besides us?
No, I didn't.
Do you currently know where the person who is your designated leader has gone?
No, I don't know where he's at.
Grant, do you know of anyone who might actually have that information?
No, not that I'm aware of. No, I'm trying to get my things together and get the fuck out of here. Now, if you excuse
where are you gonna
me,
go?
that is for me to figure out, and you never know. Goodbye, as he runs away.
Okay, it's
Can
his
I kill
problem.
him?
I mean, he's gonna go die on his own. I don't think you need to waste the effort.
Yeah. Let's check the rubble of the mayor's house then.
Right. As the fire subsides, and the smoke begins to dissipate, you're able to go inside, though there's barely anything there's barely anything left that's there. From the place that you met him and had the small meeting when you first arrived, he doesn't seem to be in there. And as you go into deeper and you find his bedroom, he's not in there either.
Well, his corpse isn't.
Well, yeah.
Well, he obviously got out of here. And from what we could tell, most of the elderly were in the body pile. Yeah.
Mm.
Or did it seem more than just like the elderly?
Was the archive part of his home, or is it a separate building?
It was a separate building.
Okay. Is there any basement to this building? Like, as we go through, do we find an entrance to a basement?
No.
Okay. And no paperwork is salvageable in the office?
No. They're all burnt.
Two things to make.
What are the other buildings that we probably walked past that were on fire that we had to put out?
The ones that were on fire was the village, the town church, general store, and kind of like a pharmaceutical place.
So very specific locations.
I'd say we go to the archive, gather what we can, and then continue looking for people who know what's going on.
Yeah, see if we can ask around after. But yeah, see if we can locate that archive building, if everyone's fine with that. I agree.
Yeah, let's get that information.
Maybe the archives could lead some limelight on the situation at hand as well.
I think we should just grab it all, skim some of it. Assumably we have the bag of holding on us. Assumably Scrap has it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, the people are running. We don't need to care.
I'm saying we just grab it all or whatever, and we can look at it later. So there's no time for whoever we're looking for to get away though too.
I can only think of one place that the mayor would have ran to. And that's either upstream and he set fire to his own town in order to cover his ass, or he took a boat and then fucked off to the pirate island. Either way, we will find him eventually. Because if he ran to the town, we're probably going to go inland at some point to go like check out the shit that's around and probably check out the town. If he ran to the pirates, we're probably gonna keep going over there next to ask if they did it, if we're being honest. And like maybe he fucked off this way or something, but or he ran away into the forest or some shit. It's not like
Yeah. Are all their boats still here? That would have been like in the
noticeable
thing.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the boats are still there.
yeah. Would it be like a perception, investigation? What would it be to find the archives?
It would be. Oh, it would be an observation.
Yeah, but let's just do an observation check real quick.
Wait, observation?
Yep, he said an
Yeah.
observation, so you got to do an observation check.
Hold on, I got this.
Ah, I get it.
No, I got this. Don't worry.
I don't get it.
Observation's not a skill.
No, I got him. Don't worry.
Oh.
Man's quickly building one.
There you
He added the observation.
go.
What stat does that scale off of?
It's just perception. I just
Oh,
set it
okay.
up as perception. We all know what he was.
Still
reading.
have my old ways, you fox.
old
What?
ways.
What
Oh,
game
wait.
has observation as a stat then?
When I used to do it with Silver Castro,
What system's
When he-
that?
I think
just
that's-
his own custom. When observation was just investigation.
Or he would ask for observation and meant like investigation and stuff like that. Yeah. 24. Actually, wait, no.
Bruh.
28. Because guidance.
We
Yeah,
find
you
it?
would be able to find the archive. It is. Do. This one. That's where the archive is.
Neat. We will, I'm assuming, head that direction.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys go inside the archive. You will see that some people are taking like some of the items that's in there and fleeing, shoving you out of the way.
They just taking items, or are they taking like books?
Books and items. Ugh,
Are they looting or preserving?
looting.
Yeah, we'll probably walk in and just. It's probably all in chaos.
Oh yeah, it's an uproar.
Yeah, we probably want as much of the archives intact as we can. Is it like storage and archives, or is it just like archived stuff as a whole, more than just documentation?
It's a general thing. It's kind of like a general store, but it's just like an archive place to keep all the books and stuff.
You know what an archive is, Sheena?
He's
Yes.
trying his best. So, yes, there's more than just books archived here.
Yes.
Because you can archive more than just books. Xenon. You can have items archived. This just means they are not necessarily sellable items. They are stuff that is meant to be historically accurate. Think of museums. Museums are archives. How many people are in the building?
Currently, 3.
could shoot, but we don't want to just kill them. Yeah, and we want as much of the archive intact as possible because we're going to need to look through it. Sheena. May I roll an intimidation? As Scraps is going to fire his gun in the air and say, "Leave the archives alone. We were promised information. You can come back after."
Sure. Roll intimidation.
Hey, Sodom, would you like to provide the help action by looking intimidating, you big lizard fuck?
Sure, I'll look intimidating
I feel
for
like
you.
there should be Midas points because I'm pretty sure you have unknown.
Unknown's pretty intimidating.
Yeah, no, you're probably just...
Really?
All you gotta do is like going all first, go... You can chihuahua intimidate.
You can hide behind Frisia, but she's got a big cloak. I mean, did you end up taking the spider climb cloak or not?
I don't think she did.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
There's a
cloak.
spider climb cloak available. We could have matching cloaks.
Let me check my.
And I will guide
I
into
don't
knowledge
think I did.
of a past life this. So,
I don't think you want her on the ceiling
Third-
though.
You don't need
33.
to. You're already at 30.
33.
He's gotta
Yeah.
make it real fucking intimidating.
He's making sure they pee themselves before they leave.
He's making
It
sure
was-
that them and anyone else who fucks with the archives currently understands.
They're definitely fucking shitting themselves right now.
Bro, did they pass out?
No. They're just shitting themselves. If it was 40, then they'd probably die of a heart attack.
I can't reach 40 yet.
Yet.
Well, no, I can reach 40. I'd have to get the physical max possible. But yeah,
And nat 20.
that 20 and then the max on the guidance and the d6.
Yeah.
But it's possible. It's highly unlikely. Then, so Scrap is going to like ask the party to step out of the way of the door so the people who are probably not holding anything anymore from the archives to give access for them to leave.
Let them leg it.
Or are they just fucking deer in headlights stunned currently?
So they're just standing there.
So, do you mind escorting them out?
Sure.
The
So-
bouncers will guard the entrance.
Mega Godzilla.
Dude, what a bouncer.
What? The bouncers. The
Oh, wait, the actual bouncer, that's right.
yeah, the
Forgot
power
about
armored
them.
skeletons with tower shields. There's gonna be outside the door that are whose orders are: do not let people inside. Do it non-lethally. If they physically attempt to get in.
Yeah, so let's say what a bouncer about Sordom being Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd also be a pretty good bouncer. And actually, I'll probably help you escort the people who are in here out just to save time. Frisia, Unknown, would you two like to start looking through the mess people have made in here?
Yeah.
Sure.
That would be for like equivalent to library use type of thing. Let's see.
Probably be investigation.
Investigation.
Library use?
Library use.
Not in that
Where the
game.
fuck's the library here? Fucking library use.
Can I use insight to determine like the like initial order of these books to like put them into order instead? Or history, insight or history?
Just try like put them back in order to make it easier to
Yeah.
search later.
One of those, because investigation has got a 1, but insight and history got 4s.
I mean, that makes sense in my mind.
Sure. Give
Which
me the history.
History. Okay.
Well,
Okay, so I am busy organizing, using my time. I may not have been a good at studying, but I did at least understand how books should be, the order they should go.
the OCD sorcerer. That's why you can't have a spell book where the pages get stuck. You got to make a whole new spell book.
I forgot what information the guy was supposed to give you guys.
It was supposed to be like records about the island or whatever.
Yeah, it was just shit.
But
about the
assumably
island,
maybe
basically.
stuff about the tower. Since you were giving like side with this side get information, side with that side get information. Assumably there's probably something about the tower in here as well.
Mhm.
Ah, yeah, okay.
There's also probably information just about the island as a whole of what they have known over the years.
Mm.
And that was most of what we're getting from here is just information about this island.
Yeah, but any other information about other places would go in its own pile as well. Everything has been being sorted into piles on what it's about.
I feel like it'd be investigation for unknown, or maybe perception. I don't know. But you're still gonna be like, scampering around searching through the stuff.
I mean, perception's better than my investigation.
You can look for
But-
valuables.
Perception, then.
You can be looking for valuables while I like sort through the information.
Yeah. Yeah, you find some great valuables. A lot of shinies. There's also like it kind of, there's a robe on like a coat rack. There's also a crystal ball, some
Falling?
tarot cards.
Mm.
All I'm hearing is grab everything.
No, does Sheena
Alright.
know about those tarot cards?
I
though?
don't know, and I don't want to find out.
What are those?
Those.
Don't worry about
I have
it.
a physical deck of those.
I know your physical deck of tarot cards. You
No,
showed
it's a
it.
different physical deck of those.
Well, so we'll tell you when you're
Oh.
older.
He is older. He's older than all of us.
Well,
Peepaw.
even
he?
speaking the name of this artifact is a dangerous thing.
Yeah.
Coward.
No, we'll tell you after session, just in case this is not what it is. We do not wish to will it into
Yeah,
existence.
if we speak of it, it will be willed into existence. It's something dangerous. I'll send Soul the
Can you
name.
Give me a list of everything.
He will say it out loud. Do not send him the name.
If you promise not to
That's
say
so
it out,
fucked
if
up
you
that you
promise
think
not to,
that about me.
if you
Soul, it's okay because if they were to say it out loud, I would implement it inside the story. That's the reason why they won't say it.
because it's something
I mean, the
extremely
better reason
for us
dangerous
not
and
to say it.
game-breaking. It is something that will actually break the game if it is in existence.
Wait, is it the card of many things? Or
God
the
damn it! Shut up!
Is that
Shush.
it?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh my god. No?
Is it actually one of those?
If it
No.
is, that's
Okay,
terrifying.
good.
Okay, because the thing we're speaking of is the deck of many things, and it is something that actually will break the game because it is like
I
reality
remember
warping.
playing with those.
Why the fuck would I put the deck of many things?
Because you don't know the power.
I might do it for the other group. You
No.
guys.
It literally would destroy them.
Yeah, there's a 50-50 chance that it just instantly kills them.
That sounds so cool.
No.
Not for this level of play.
The base deck
See,
of many
souls on my
things is
side.
stupid.
This level of play is not feasible.
Has an equal chance to be like, yeah, here you go, or yeah, go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not click $200.
I have a physical deck right here.
Half the effects are real bad. Half the other ones are alright, and some of them are like, yeah, that's pretty good.
I think that yeah, the little guide has like the effects on it.
It is not worth the risk. Anyway. once all the people are escorted out, shall me and Sordon either investigate or perception the room, see if we can scavenge the archives of useful information?
Investigate.
Investigation.
Investigaciones.
Investigation.
You know, like one of these is all your magical all your magical items disintegrate.
Oh no.
Yeah. And one of them is just die.
Yeah. Or like you get sent to the maze or whatever in Sentinel
You
or
get
whatever
your
it's called.
soul trapped.
Yeah.
And you just die instantly. It is now a plot point to go free you from there.
Yeah.
And it's not a low-level plot point.
That'd be so cool, actually.
No.
Sure.
April actually has done that. Oh yeah.
Your soul is wrenched from your body and placed in a location inside of
the
an
fuck
object
is this
chosen
shit
by
roll?
the DM. At least one powerful entity guards the location. Your body is incapacitated while your soul is trapped within the item. A wish spell may reveal its location of the object that holds your soul, but cannot be restore your soul to your body. You draw no more cards.
Yep.
So, like, even the most powerful spell cannot save you from the deck of many things.
It just lets you know where it is.
Yeah.
Which is why it's go to jail. Do not collect $200.
Yeah.
I'm rolling so many things because
totally get
another
this
knowledge
one
for a
day.
past life, and also D4 because guidance. So 26.
As you guys are investigating this entire area, you don't really see anything out of the ordinary. You don't see anything that's worth noting or taking. You will also see that there is no more fucking stuff on the shelves due to Frisia stacking it all in organization.
I mean, that helps.
So,
Because presumably we're going to check the piles that Frisia has made to see, well, the stacks, to see if there's any information about the island or just general information.
in one of the books, it shows that it's a volume 1. It just basically describes the very beginning of the island itself, of its former residents. Essentially, it used to be prosper with a lot of people. In fact, there wasn't a split up how this island is now. It used to be, like I said, prosper with a lot of people, a lot of visits. It was about, I'd say about 40 years ago. The book is very old, so it shows a name which I can't really come up right now, but it was one of the names of the elders, who is now presumed dead.
Oh no.
So what the fuck are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Keep talking.
Are you scrunched?
Because I had to fit within a 5-foot square.
So volume 1 is just basically how the island was prosper, how it was very nice, and everyone was getting along with each other. They had a few incidents, but everyone came to an agreement and stuff like that. Volume 2 was about 20 years ago, where things have gotten a little out of control. The new mayor, which you guys know, have been very suspicious and acting weird, but no one can really approach him or say anything, so they just left it the way it is, and things turned out to be well. And then there is a volume 3, although some of the pages are ripped and teared, and the ink on it basically disappeared and stuff like that. So you can't really make do with volume 3. and there's no other volumes for the town afterwards.
Assumably we got cell phones in Cyberpunk Land, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just taking pictures of everything that seems important.
Okay.
Click, 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 click. Also, there we go. Building.
It's our room.
So weird. He was scrap. He's scrunched.
It's the best. It works.
Scrunch,
You're the one that wanted
scrap.
facing.
So there is a general book about cooking from different chefs that's been on the island, and those who have passed, and those who have passed down the book, who also wrote inside of it, and so on and so forth.
Frisia might need that.
Huh?
Frisia might need that. No more soup.
I will get that. I'll write down some things that's in there whenever I feel like it. Then there is the books about the creatures that live on the island, especially the ones that's in the cavern. And then there is one book that is in black, like it's just a straight black book, and it has
It's not sticky, is it?
no.
Okay, good.
We don't touch it and we hear, Homage!
Who's this one now?
I'd be more concerned about if it's the book from the Call of Cthulhu tutorial.
Etched on the cover of it shows like a tower on it, and then there is symbols underneath, but it's symbols that you cannot comprehend.
So the other books, I'll just take photos of them, but this one I'll actually like take or whatever. We'll take, like taking in front of everybody, like making everyone aware that we have it and putting it into the bag of holding. Whereas the other books I'll leave after like photographing, unless someone else wants to take.
Copying.
Yeah. Because like copying like word per word with pen and paper is like takes too long.
Checking that one that's a monster manual of the island wouldn't hurt either.
Yeah. I mean, like anything he mentioned has been photographed and like recorded.
Mm-hmm. I will also just pop detect magic, and I'm assuming unknown brings up the items that they have found. The rope, the gun, the cloak.
Wait, there's a gun?
I don't think there was a gun.
There was no gun.
All I put down was random robe, shiniest crystal ball, tarot card.
Yeah. Are those presented to the group, or are you just pocketing those?
Decisions are being made.
Decisions are being made.
She's pondering at the crystal ball in her tiny little hands.
Pondering the orbs.
I think for now she would just attempt to pocket it all because she's not used to sharing, and Scrap might find them all later.
Probably still might be brought up later anyway. That's fine. Well, actually, this is a good point. Hey, Sheena, when detect magic is popped, given I have a fucking 30-foot eyesight with it, any fucking like magic fuckery going on in the room?
Other than the 3 items that Unknown has?
Unknown is just glowing. More so than Frisia, who has like 3 magic items on her at all times.
She's very glowing.
All of her slots are filled.
Squint. Unknown, what did you eat?
You can see like You know how some things are like a beacon of light, but sometimes there's like a puff of
Mhm.
smoke and it's like different colors. She has a puff of smoke of dark, light, and
Yeah.
purple.
Purple.
Oh, that's probably from the robe with the crystal ball and the tarot cards.
But yeah, Scraps gonna look at you just to ask what you ate. Because the first thought when a gremlin's going around in a room like this is, what did you eat? What is in your mouth? Spit it out.
Spit it out.
No, it has been.
I didn't eat anything.
Okay,
I have
specifying
good
for
bears?
Shino, the
You want a
color
good
that you
bear?
see for
Hey,
for
good
detect
bear.
magic, I think doesn't that correlate to the school of magic?
Yeah. I
Okay.
was assuming just add a little bit more flavor and add
Yeah.
puffs as well. What did you say, Silver? So
I
start
said I
talking.
didn't
Sorry.
eat. I said I didn't eat anything. I ate good berries. I have good berries if you want a good berry though.
No, I've activated detect magic, and it seems you have found something within the room. I'm presuming that has magic. on
Many
it.
things. Many.
Do you
many
mind
things.
placing them on like the table here so I can make sure they're not cursed or explosive or edible?
Table.
On this table here
I-
that has
I- I-
appeared.
yeah, I think you might have to persuade her.
That's probably
You
all
know,
the
you could just
persuades.
threaten her with a gun.
No.
He wouldn't?
Why would I threaten a crew member? He's just
Perhaps she's
asking
debating really
politely.
hard because the fact of like she's spent years just hoarding anything that she found.
Yeah, Scraps is aware that there's some trauma there. He's not just gonna be like, give it, you know, spray ball.
No, he would probably have to persuade her because she's already pocketed it.
I'm up to roll a persuasion if you want. If you feel like the dialogue was not persuasive enough. Silver?
I'm waiting for the roll.
Okay. I mean, I was looking for the answer of if you wanted me to do or not. Normal. I would not have that. Abracadabra, alakazam. My persuasion is lower than my intimidate. But that
Oh.
doesn't matter, Pigzam!
She'd put it on the table. Basically, she just puts a lot of random shiny shit on the table, and then the 3 random magic items.
Just looking at like the random stuff as well. Huh. We weren't necessarily in here to loot the items, but it's fine. I will cast Identify Shino on the 3 items that are actually magical. I'll give a cursory glance over the other shit, just to see what it is.
Okay. All right, so I will give you the rope first, and I'm gonna DM it to you.
Oh boy. Why you noodles on?
Hopefully
Oh.
Sai goes to sleep.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah,
It's one of those guys.
it's one of those.
One of those. One of those goofy little guys. All of them are mimics. Never mind, they're not all mimics.
But some of them are.
It's okay. I'll try to make friends.
What the mimic?
I mean, we technically have an awful one on the ship already.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've already met.
We'll go with this one just so that way I don't have to keep on searching. This is the crystal ball.
Yeah.
And then fuck.
Alright, okay, I see. I'm presuming they're just the base variant, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't really find an actual like D&D tarot cards without looking to buy tarot cards.
I mean, you should just go to like one. You can probably find it. I think there is like a section up in the Master's Guide about like decks of cards. Because there's another deck of cards besides the deck of many things. Find
The
out.
dodecahedron.
You know what? I'm just gonna give you this link,
Also cast.
a Reddit link.
There is 3 types. There is 3 things of cards.
Yeah, I know there's like a whole section about them.
There's cards. There's 3 items which are cards, and there are several items in which are decks.
The manual, because I've got a whole big stack of books on my like book section right now because I need to clean up and reorganize my books. But
Just for my sanity, I just give you that. If you scroll down to inside the Reddit, the major arcana and tarot.
I see that. That is just the deck of many things, but turned down.
The deck section. Yeah, there's a better thing than that because. I know there's a whole section about cards.
It seems to be very watered down. From the
Yeah.
Even
Reddit
watered
things.
down, I feel like it might still be too much, though.
It was a whole fucking section of stuff.
This
Are you wanting-
itself, what I'm looking at, it seems fine. Obviously, the death is always going to be death. +5 to death saving throws.
I mean, oh yeah, I guess that one is. I was gonna say, death in the normal deck of many things is actually kind of a joke. It's like, hey, it takes you and has your stat block. Neat. Fireball.
So yeah, those were the 2 things that, 3 things that you were able to identify.
Unless there's a different death, it looks like the death is that it like summons an avatar, his skull, right?
I think that is, yeah.
Because it just summons an avatar of death, a ghostly humanoid skeleton clad in tattered black robe and carrying a spectral staff. It appears in a space of DM's choice 10 feet from you and attacks you, warning all others that you must win the battle alone. The avatar fights until you die or drops to 0, whereupon it disappears. If anyone tries to help you, the helper summons its own avatar death. A creature is slain and cannot be restored to life.
Because I know it says in one of them, it's just like, hey, it also has your stats. Let's see.
There's a deck of illusions instead, which let's see about that one.
Deck of Illusions is funny. Let's see. They are. Yeah. Half the hit points maximum of its summoner. So if a
Okay.
wizard gets, yeah,
For the death things.
language of its summoner, condition immunity,
Or just for that water
Avatar of Death. No, it's just the normal one of the Avatar of Death.
Mm.
Avatar of Death's not that scary. It's speedy, but has half the hit points of the summoner, which means you could have like 50 to like 10 to even 2.
Just the thing about what the illusions are. The deck of illusions is just like illusions of particular things depending on what card you draw.
Yep.
These.
Yeah, the certain tarot cards one are very interesting. It is basically a deck of many things. I can now actually, if you want, reveal the rest of the items.
Yeah.
We got a crystal ball.
Just a crystal ball, or is it like a scrying orb?
It's the base crystal ball variant, which is, yes, it is a scrying orb. That's what the crystal ball does. It's just, you can cast scrying with it.
And then you could either look at you could either keep it on top or you put it on the bottom.
What?
No, that's another thing. No.
Hmm?
Scrying is keep and put down or put underneath the bottom, right?
Do you know what scrying is?
For magic? No, I'm talking about magic.
Yes, scrying is you can look at it and either choose to put it on the bottom or keep it on top. If you
What?
scry them from multiple than more than one Shino, you're able to choose the order they're put on top in.
Yeah.
Shino was making a magic joke.
Okay.
Is he the only one that plays Magic?
No.
Shrimp and
I
Psycho
fucking
play it
how-
too.
Soul, why would I be able to answer him if I fucking didn't know magic?
Silver
Xenon
plays
knows a bunch
against-
of random shit.
I now that he's specified he means Magic the Gathering, I kind of remember scrying is what it's called when you like search the deck
Yep.
or whatever, but
No, that's tutoring. That's different.
it's about the same.
Also, Silver does play magic, or attempts to.
Yeah.
Silver fails to play magic.
Hi.
Or there's 3
Can you
crystal
say
balls.
cry? That's all that matters.
It's just the base ones in on. It's just a crystal orb, which gives scrying.
Mm.
And then the other one is one that's befitting a wizard. It's called the Robe of Stars.
Already have 3 magic items though. And I have the wizard hat.
This black or dark blue robe is embroidered with small white or silver stars. So it has variations to it depending on when you attune to it. You can get a +1 bonus to saving throws while you wear it. 6 stars located on the upper front portion of the robe are particularly large. While wearing this robe, you can use an action to pull off one of the stars and use it to cast Magic Missile at 5th level. Daily at dusk, you can remove 1d6 1d6 removed stars reappear on the robe. While you wear the robe, you can use an action to enter the astral plane, along with everything you're wearing and carrying. You remain there until you use an action to return to the plane you're on. You reappear in the last space you occupied, or if the space is occupied, the nearest unoccupied space. Basically, the last ability is
It's powerful, but I like my spider climb
Grabby
too much.
hands.
Yeah.
Grabby hands.
you have the robe of spider.
Yeah, I know. I said I like my spider too much. Or
So we have spare-
the other one is just anyone no one's really claimed it yet.
Yeah. So we have a spare robe of spider, and then this,
Grabby.
which I thought was something funny. It says wearing or carrying. If you're carrying another person and go there, and let go of them, and then leave, are they just stuck there?
Probably.
That's fucked. That's fucked.
I do not like your vibes. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You are going to your
The
timeout
flavor in
corner
that is
unknown.
weird. You are going to Brazil unknown.
You're going to your timeout corner. Your timeout corner is the astral sea.
Is that noise like some alert on your thing or something?
Yes, that's a Silver's
Okay.
phone noise.
Okay, I was making sure she wasn't like making that noise.
No, she just got pickups.
Because it keeps going off when she's like at a point where she would be like gasping, or like when we like say something towards her.
But yes, Silver can have the robe of stars because it also fits them thematically. And I don't think Silver has 3 attuned items.
I don't even think I have. I think I only have the one.
What one do you have?
I only have my skull.
Oh. I don't think that counts as a tuned item.
I think it does.
I don't know. The crystal ball can just be on the ship. I don't think anyone in particular needs the base crystal ball.
Yeah. Scrying's neat, but we can also just take
If
turns.
it's just a scrying orb, it'd probably just be better on the ship anyways.
Yeah. Because it only takes like an hour to properly attune to something, so we can just like leave it on the ship. If we need to scry it, take an hour attune to it.
Yeah, like I leave my jug on the ship. I attune for my weapon and then attune to the jug.
I have robe.
Clap, 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 clap. Well, you're happy with your widow wobe?
Don't test me. I'll claw your ass.
Uh-huh.
No, just
totally
magic
test
missile him at 5th level.
Hmm.
That does a lot of fucking damage.
I mean, it's 5d4 plus 5.
Still a lot of
Yeah,
fucking
Also-
it was tempting. It was tempting.
Also, do it. Try to magic missile me. I fucking dare you.
Shield!
I dare you.
Plus
Attempt
five
thy
on your
magic
AC.
missile.
I probably wouldn't even do it towards Scrap. I'd probably do it towards a party member I wouldn't like.
No, all you have to do is
Fairy.
just send him to the Astral Sea and then come back.
Why would
That's
I do
the
that?
thing. You have to carry the person. I don't think Unknown can carry Scrap.
What if I just hold you? Like hold
Kill
on
old
to
person.
you, like your leg.
Because the word in there, it states carry or wearing. And there's like one physical way I can think of in which you can wear another person. And I'm sorry, Silver, you lack the equipment for that.
No, do like how Yoda did it. Just latch upon his back.
It's being carried
That's
by,
being
not carrying.
carried.
Not necessary. I mean, so long as she
Necessarily
has the
is.
cloak on you, she can still send you to the planes.
Carrying is still a very specific thing. That's why I brought up, like, if I'm carrying someone, like, let's say, like, I pick up Unknown. That's carrying Unknown. If Unknown tried to pick me up and just latched onto me, that is being carried still.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless Unknown has, like, 50 strength in the end.
We put her in a power armor.
Hmm.
I don't
That's
think Unknown's in
levitation
power
on
armor
him.
currently. I think Unknown didn't want to be in power armor because Druid.
Puts it on just to carry.
I feel like also size comes into play because it's gonna be really awkward to try to carry someone who is feet taller than you.
What are you talking about? The dwarves do it all the time.
I.
The dwarf's strong.
The dwarves are
Yeah,
strong.
the way that dwarfs carry someone is basically them sitting on a dwarf's shoulder. That's not really the same.
I'm gonna need help setting that up.
It could be simpler. It's fine. It probably won't come up. But yeah, now you have a way to go.
No, I meant the saving throws.
Ah. Well, I can help with that after.
Hmm.
But yeah, now you have a way to go.
That's dumb, Cosmic.
And I can't believe Sheena was dumb today.
I'm not dumb. Cosmic is dumb because she forgot how to put batteries on it in an Xbox controller.
Nah, but you're also dumb.
No.
Are you sure
No.
about that?
Yes, I'm sure. You're dumb.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
Well,
We'll
after
reverse.
searching the archives for
Yeah.
any information, we probably will head out, leaving just the random knickknacks that we don't need. It's not like we're robbing this place and they probably belong to someone. The magic items we're definitely taking.
So you're Robin.
Robbing's the wrong word. We're technically taking
We're
what we
taking
were
payment
promised.
for putting the fire out.
we're also technically taking what we were promised via their contract.
Just business.
Also, is anyone going to stop us, Shino? We got several guns and 3 people left here with, like, deers in a headlight.
I'd say we could probably like take some refugees as like
Is that scrap?
yeah. I'm adjusting it because
You
when I made it big, I saw an issue with the hair shape. I'm fixing it.
See, and the only thing I noticed is he looks really, really nice.
Well, because he got
Like, very
he fixed the like all of the like
the holes
the
in them.
holes. And so now
No,
he
I'm
looks like a
meaning like he
human.
looks like a kind person.
Oh, yeah. I see
I
what
changed
you
the
mean.
hairline because like I didn't like
He
the
looks
shape.
very soft spoken.
I mean, it is pretty. It's the same design as the other one.
But
It's-
now he looks kind.
His hair's a little bit more cleaned up. He's not as like raggedy. Here, I fixed the.
He also doesn't
line.
have holes in
Yeah, I
them.
fixed the line
still
that was
raggedy.
bugging me. I'm like, oh no, that's
Oh, I
it.
see.
The hair wasn't right. I'm like, nope, okay, better make it a little poofier. There we go. I didn't like. I saw it on the big screen, and I'm like, oh nope, there is something wrong with the balance of the drawing.
Something's wrong. I can feel it.
Yeah.
It's just a storm,
Oh,
Dick. Sit
that.
There's
down.
a disturbance in the force.
No, because like I couldn't, because when it was on the iPad, I couldn't see how like lopsided it was until I put it in here, and then it was like, oh, that's too lopsided. Something needs to be fixed.
Now that we have successfully acquired what we were wanting, which is information about the island and just general information, and also weird book, do we wish to head back to our ship, see if there's anyone just standing on the dock like, please, mister, we need a home.
Yeah, we'll take whatever refugees
I'm not
we
curious
can.
if we're gonna get back on the ship and find people.
I doubt it, because the hangars are probably closed, and
Yeah.
unless they're like climbing up via ladders they put up themselves, there's not really a way up.
Yeah.
Unless they're like grasping into steel to get up.
There's no way up without our permission. So we'll take whatever refugees are like in need of like somewhere to go.
Yeah,
We've
they're
already
not-
we've already taken payment.
in quotations.
Mhm.
I guess we could ask around a bit more in the process of heading back, see if we could get anything. Actually, Sheena, could I do like a persuasion on the way back? See if I can like chat to people, see if anyone has any idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Actually, does anyone have higher? No, I don't think anyone has a higher charisma than me, huh?
No,
Nah, Sordon got no riz.
I think you have more wisdom. What was your
Sordon?
what's your or no? You have more int rather. I know you have more int.
I got +4 to my persuasion,
I
I
have a
believe.
+3. What's Sordon's plus in charisma?
Oh, not +5,
One.
not +4.
1. Okay. All of my other stats are 1s. It's just my
Hey,
charisma
unknown,
is
are you a
3.
charisma caster and have high charisma? You gonna tell I think we actually made charisma one of Unknown's lower skill, if I'm remembering right, Silver, yeah.
Huh? What?
That's Unknown's persuasion. Yeah, that's about right.
Persuasion.
+0, yeah. Alright, I will do it, and I will just ask aid, I will do guidance. I will do body 25.
Uh-huh. And what were you generally trying to do again?
Just see if anyone knows anything what's going on, or if like where the mayor went and stuff like that. See if anyone has seen or knows anything about the current situation.
As you scour around, it doesn't really seem to be, and no one really knows what is going on. So,
It's just mass panic.
yeah.
Oh no. What will we ever do?
But
More gunshots.
that's not a problem. If they want to panic, they could panic. They obviously just don't know where they are.
Yeah.
They probably just didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Just-
We'll take the
Engineered
ones
it.
that will come with us.
I mean, we'll go to the dock and see which ones are like standing there like lost puppies.
Wait, we're adopting puppies now?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
think
I didn't
that's
know
the
we were
phrase.
taking
Sure,
strays.
yeah, puppies.
I mean, if there's any dogs on the island, we can take them. Yeah.
We
I
take
mean,
the
I
dogs
wasn't
before
expecting
the
strays,
people.
but okay.
Have we ever actually ran into like people's pets in this world?
I
No.
don't think we have yet. I'm presuming people are like getting on the boats who know how to use the boats and then fleeing that way.
Yeah. How many stray dogs have we seen?
None.
None. Is there a distinct lack of dogs on this island?
Have we
Distinct
seen
lack of
any animals
bitches out
besides
here.
fish?
I mean, we've seen a few other creatures.
I said animals. Not creatures, animals.
Well, aren't creatures animals?
If that's
Like
the case,
mundane
there's your siren.
creatures.
I think mundane animals is what she means.
Normal creatures. Yeah, is there anyone just on the docks, you know, where they all like filing onto like the few boats that are there?
Yeah.
Hopefully, none will try to file onto our boat, which they'd probably look at me like, "What the fuck? How does this operate?" Actually, I feel like they all know which boats ours because they look very different. Yeah. Unless any people are actively begging to get on our boat, I think we're probably gonna head back to the big boat. Yeah, yeah.
I guess, and then we'll go question the pirates.
To see
Yeah.
if they were part of this or if it was just something on the weird mayor's front. It's possible the mayor is also engineering this to make us seem like bad guys.
Yeah, but that's not gonna really like do
Work.
much. If anything, that puts us in an advantage with the pirates. We can be like, yeah, we took care of it. So we approach the pirates and we ask about the burning of the town. And it's like, so about the town, you're aware what happened, yeah? If we want to like play it like vaguely, we could be like, you're aware what happened in the town, right? And see if they like confess to it, and then we can be like, oh, you've done us dirty. Or if they're like, oh, what happened in the town? It's like, it's been taken care of.
It's been taken care of.
I feel like Scrap is way too direct for that.
Oh, extremely so.
I guess, Sheena, is there anyone who is actively trying to pry onto our boat as we are rotating to exit, or are they all just getting on like the boats that are already there? We're just running into the
no one's
woodworks.
trying to get into your boat.
That's good.
Does there seem to be any like lost people at the shore, like confused about what they're gonna do about their future?
Yeah, it seems as though like some of them are just like very depressed and don't want to be talked to. Some of them are getting ready to head out on their own ships and stuff.
It'd probably be best for us if we're going to try to recruit
Maybe
them
we
to return
come
like
back,
a
yeah,
day
come
later.
back later and see who's still around.
Yeah, so McBoater face over to the
Yeah.
pirate area.
We sailing.
We sailing. I guess you could remove this shit now.
Oh, his lovely drawing.
Yes, this lovely drawing.
We spent days on that.
abomination. I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Just go approach the port there.
All right. You will see the same person that came over before. So, what do they say?
It seems due to internal affairs that city has, not town, that city, town has, encountered problems.
And what kind of problems?
It seems they have burnt their own buildings, and the mayor is missing.
The fuck?
They burnt their own buildings and fled.
Yeah.
Because of us asking them to leave.
Because of us providing them with a alternative, they decided to set their own town on fire and run away. And also killed most of the people who were in charge. We came over here to see if you had caused that, but I'm not assuming that you did.
How the fuck would I?
Yeah. And also to see if the mayor person went this way, because they either ran this way or they ran towards the other town on the island.
I didn't see the fucking idiot.
Understandable.
I've been here the entire time. So if he must have fled, then that's on him. More stuff for us, I suppose.
The people are currently evacuating, so I'd at least ask that you let them leave first, given they're already in a panic, and their own ruler decided to set fire to the buildings there.
I suppose we can allow that.
Allow them some dignity.
Although I loathe to do that, but sure.
Which actually comes back to something I wish to ask real quick. The mayor of that town presented your first deal as, like, you taking 80% of what they had. Is that the actual deal that was presented to them, or was that a miscommunication, or was that just him trying to pull the wool over our eyes?
It was going to be evenly split 50-50 for everything.
And then a cooperation after the fact. You basically wanted a place over there in which you could have your own setup.
Yeah.
And then over the past who knows how long you've been raiding them because they decided to not go along with it.
We didn't raid them.
Oh god fucking damn it. What?
We didn't. Sure, we had our conflicts, but that doesn't mean that we went and raided their shit.
So they were under the impression that you were raiding them, and that's why their supplies were diminishing, which is why they sent us up here. Which means there's another force, or it was the town that's on the island, or the other.
Or the mayor was just lying.
Or the mayor is just lying, yeah.
Listen, we only came to this island to relax after a long journey over the seas. And we decided that we wanted to, take some time off before we headed out.
We might as well go talk to the town. So basically, this is just an intermediary stopping town for you that is set up along a chain of other places.
Pretty much.
Well, we'll have to investigate the other towns and probably the tribe that's on this island. Is the offer of information still on the table, or because of the circumstance it is no longer viable?
Well, I mean, this isn't really much of your fault, and the whole fucking slander. You did what you could have done, so I mean, I could still give you the information that you seek.
And I will be transparent with you. We do plan on dealing with the tower at some point. Once we are adequately powerful enough. Well, what we believe adequately powerful enough.
Of course.
Frisia. We found something there. Do you think they might have any information on it, or?
Oh, the book. Okay. I put it in the bag of holding or whatever.
I'm still going to like confide with
Okay.
you in case you're like, no, we shouldn't show that to them.
I mean, like, they tried to offer us information about the tower, and he seems to, like, at least claim to know more about the tower. Let me do, like, insight about... Does he actually know more about the tower than us, or is he bullshitting?
Yeah, so he gets like
Let's
mood
see.
and stuff.
Yeah. So, insight?
Yep. You could tell that he's not lying.
Seems on the up and up.
Mhm. And we located this in the town's archive.
Just imagine you reach into the bag and scraps it up.
Just like sticks my arm in. There it is. We located this among the belongings of the town.
Yes.
May I take a closer look?
She hands it over.
We were promised information from the archives before the unfortunate events that has happened, so we were checking the archives
so we
and
helped
came across
ourselves.
that. I helped ourselves is the wrong word. We were technically just doing what our contract was meant to be anyway.
You know those the dads with the glasses, and he's looking
He just like
down
puts
at
on his like
book,
readers.
and he looks up at you guys like over his glasses, and he's just like, okay, and then he starts looking at the book.
I feel like we're somehow more morally gray than these pirates.
Yeah. Well, we gotta make it clear that we will help ourselves if they decide not to give what they've claimed to offer. Make sure they know where they stand and that like they ought to hand it over peacefully.
This is the totem pole, motherfucker. Yeah, helped ourselves to what our contract entitled us to.
we helped ourselves to what we were entitled to.
Yeah. No, does he seem... Is he just about as confused as the book as we were?
He looks at it, at the cover. He looks at just it as a whole, and he's like, I thought I saw a book that was like this before, but I don't think I have it.
Freezy, did you check the pages of the book, or did you just see the title and like, that's weird and put it in the bag?
I mean, assumably we checked it over and we saw that it was like unreadable or whatever. It's because like part of Shino's description was just like we couldn't read the text on it.
Alright.
So assumably it got flipped through. Can the book even be opened?
Yeah.
Okay. And assumably it was all like incomprehensible writing.
Except for the word fuck occasionally. That would be hilarious. Just Eldritch text, fuck, Eldritch text.
So yeah, he flips through the pages and it basically describes... I'm running out of brain power. Basically it just shows that he tells you that the book is kind of like a key to what you need to do. Essentially, there are more keys in the world to unlock the tower itself.
Alright, so that's something we'll probably have to look out for in our travels. Does it have a descriptor of the keys?
He says that it doesn't, but there are it tells in the book that there are locations where the keys will be at.
Well, at least the location in which they were originally when this book was made. Do you have any paper that you could use to help transcribe that onto due to we are unable to read the writing on it.
Yeah, I could do that. He goes back and he starts writing.
As I say, if you need time to do that, we'll probably be on this island for the foreseeable, let's say, week.
Very well. I will get right down to it for this.
Nod. Are you wanting any compensation for it?
No, I don't want anything to do with this anymore.
I want no more deals with you people.
This shit's weird.
I'll give you my stuff, the stuff that you want from me, and please leave. Don't hurt me.
What is the perceived time that will take?
Give me about 3 hours, and it should be done.
Sheena.
Oh.
The distance from where we are to town, how long would that take if we went a straight line?
By walking?
No, I'm just asking, like, just general, like, idea, like, if we were to, let's say, just by sea, like, travel directly to there in a straight line, how long would it take?
That will take about roughly 2 hours.
Okay. So it's probably better just to wait here for him to be finished transcribing.
Bless you.
No, I muted the rest of those, but that one I didn't mute.
No, you did not.
I just sneezed like 3 times.
What the?
Actually, Scrapple asked the individual if we are allowed to walk around their island for the time being, then. As we are technically designated as privateers. Which means we both cooperate with pirates and with people who aren't pirates. The landlubbers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Is he willing to allow us to wander around on his island, or is that a no-go?
Yeah, he will allow it.
Do y'all want to spend the next 3 hours wandering around his island?
We can wander around for 3 hours,
I
yeah.
don't care.
You can see what they got here.
See if there's any shops or
Well,
interesting stuff.
first of all, are the buildings here like proper buildings, or is it like tents?
There are 2 buildings, the rest are all tents.
So it seems like just 2 general buildings that are keeping this place maintained, and then tents that are just like the people who dock here. What?
Well, no, because they haven't been here long. Is why I asked about there being tents, because they're like,
That too.
yeah.
Well, from it sounds like they use this point as like an intermediary dock to just not be on the
Yeah.
sea all the time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Silver, you getting a phone call there?
Yes, and
That's
phone
right,
call.
answer
Hold
that
on.
Christmas music.
What the fuck?
Hello, Blade.
Sounds
Thank you for the
great.
raid.
Yeah, I went doing the Valley Girl voice for Blade.
Hello, Blade. Thank you for the raid. Oh
Oh my god, Blade! Oh my god! Have fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's don't worry about Donald Duck. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, Blade! It's so fucking devil! Oh my god!
I mean, I typically only do the California girls, or like those who are like agreed that are gonna raid. It's more of a like, oh, you're gonna
I
raid
know.
anyway.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright. But yeah, we'll just vibe around the island for the time period.
Does it look like it's a store, or is it just like they're like
The 2
just
buildings.
they're like just buildings for like general use and not for like shopping or whatever?
Probably like a mess hall and a
Yeah.
storage area.
Yeah. Saying there's probably not any shopping to be done. So is there anybody
Uh,
doing like gambling or what is it, Silver?
I'm sorry, y'all, but I need to go. My supervisor needs me.
Okay.
Cringe, didn't you? Then don't they know it's D&D?
You told me it's to
Yeah, it's not work time.
what?
What-
What is that?
The
Is
Wicked
this
Witch of the
a
West.
suicide?
What
And
the
Silver
fuck?
opened something on their phone and it just started
The
playing.
Wicked Witch of the West.
No, I'm
What
not
the
playing
hell?
anything on my phone. What you're hearing is, well, she wanted to tell y'all I'm not her supervisor anymore. I'm her boss.
Potato, potato.
Same shit.
Still higher up.
I upgraded.
Oh,
D&D
go
night,
here.
though.
Yeah, D&D though. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Okay, if you
y'all.
got work stuff, you gotta do
Yeah.
your work stuff.
Sorry. I'll
Don't
talk to
worry.
y'all later.
We'll all raid you later. Time to put up the missing fish. Yeah, I'm assuming no altercations happened in the time period in which we are acquiring the scriptures.
Is there any, like, are the pirates, like, gambling anywhere?
Bruh.
Yeah.
What activity to do on the island?
If you want to go and gamble, you're fine to go and gamble. Scrabble, but we just be like
Play a
walking
round of
around.
dice. Do you wanna
Sordon
play-
wants to go
Do you want to
fuck.
play
You
around
can
in
go
dice,
fuck.
Sordon?
Sordon's gonna go watch Frasier lose.
I love the idea that, like, yeah, boat approaches. That's a weird boat. Leaves, comes back eventually. One of the crewmen from it's like, hey, I want to join you gambling, and then fucking walking
So
around
what's it
down.
called? It's called, like, Three Dragon Ante, isn't it?
Just play 21.
Be normal, damn.
Just be normal.
It's like, I thought we were gonna play the D&D game, fine.
I could check the rules of
I-
Three Dragon Ante if you really fucking want.
I was just gonna Google
I
it
know
real
the
quick.
rules.
Because that's like one of the ones that's like in the
Yeah.
fiction.
Three Dragon Ante. I think Three Dragon Ante is a board game.
Isn't there-
Cards, 70 plus 2 reference cards.
I thought there was a
Structures.
like an in-game like how you play it.
It seems like a whole fucking
Yeah,
thing.
there's supposed to be like a whole like little like short dice game that you can do with it. I thought.
I think it's card based, and I think it's a little bit more than that.
Check.
They're probably just
That
playing
sounds
like
like the
basic
real
like
one, yeah,
blackjack or like to 21 or whatever.
That like the real life there's a card game, but like in universe there's like a way you can do it with dice. I can't even say, should they make D20 roll to see
Okay.
how well they perform. Characters who are proficient in 3 card ante get a proficiency bonus. If they want to cheat, they must make sleight of hand. Yeah, it's just like a contested performance skill or whatever, I think. Yeah. So like in the game rules, it's just contested
I mean-
performance check or whatever.
There's also, if we really want, we do have legitimate playing cards for
Yeah.
base
That's
deck.
what I'm saying. Do
but
you want to play 21 or just do a performance check to see how well I did? Because it's for 3 Dragon Ante, you're just supposed to roll performance.
For the sake of my tiredness, just do the rolls.
Yeah. So performance.
Okay. It's not bad. Remove this, please. Get rid of this fucking deck.
So you roll their like charisma or whatever if they have a stat block. If not, you just roll like a d20.
Pirates, I don't think that they really have that much high of a charisma. I think it's just +1.
Yeah, probably.
So
Are they
I'll
just like
use
Sordon?
this.
Mm.
20?
20 versus 21.
So I still
21.
won. It's just both me and the pirate tried our hardest, and in the end, I won with a full house or whatever.
The skin of your
barely.
fucking teeth.
Yeah. We both tried our hardest and I won in the end. I guess I bet like 10 gold or whatever. Some like pennies. I bet pennies. So I get back 20 gold.
Presuming the pirates are
Yeah.
doing it for bets.
Yeah. Or how much would the pirates have bet?
Yeah, if anything.
Probably about 100 gold.
Oh, 100 is
Well-
fine then. Okay, yeah. So I add 100 to my thing.
100 to 200.
Yeah. So now I've got what is this? 22,200 gold.
Nice.
I played with literal pennies.
But yeah, once we are done and acquired the scripture, shall we head back to our boat?
Yeah.
I just want to keep gambling.
No, one round is fine just for the sake of like flavor. Frezia did some gambling and won 100 gold.
Shall we go begin our way to town, or do we want to go to like the native tribe first?
We can give them time to like figure their shit out before we go back.
No, not Port Town. Town.
Oh, town.
Town
Oh,
in the
to that
middle.
town, yeah.
Yeah. Or do we want to go check out what the native tribe is?
I mean, do we still have to go and like dock at the bottom though in the port town?
No.
No, okay.
I assume we just rock up.
There's
the
a reason
shore.
I asked the question the way I did, Zenon.
Yeah, we can go rock up and check out the natives.
We're gonna check out the natives 1st.
Mhm.
Alright. God, these natives are gonna do God then.
Yeah, are we about to pull a colonizer?
No. Once we are all on the boat, all of it's secured, the hangars are closed. Scrap will ask the Sordon to flip 3 levers in conjunction that are painted gold.
That was me flipping the levers.
Which will activate the ship's funny feature that I have named the Contrivance Engine.
Contrivance?
The Contrivance Engine. The boat's gonna start floating.
Mm. You got
This is how we fly.
werewolves, Soul?
Yeah,
What?
they're called neighbors. And it's too bright to be werewolves.
It's not like children are like getting attacked.
It is bright blue sky outside.
What is the... No, it's not Contrivance Engine, it's the Contradiction Engine. Which is
Yeah, wait,
Activation
isn't
Type
it-
2 Seraphim.
Who?
Which, yeah, will slowly lift us into the air. Sordon, fun fact, we are now sailing in the air. On a...
Quick,
The
Park
handles
was
are all
style
different up here. Bet.
Starts fucking boomeranging the ship around. Which this is probably the most awkward thing that the pirates have seen, is just the boat starting to float, boat at this side just floating away. And I'm assuming that is where we
So
end
menacing.
as we start to head towards the native tribe, because it is late, you're tired, and we're missing 2 people.
Yep.
But the contrivance floating into the air using the contradiction engine.
Yeah.
I really should stop using C words.
Cunt.
That can be your ship.
The cum?
No, the
Sons.
I don't think Sordon's nearly British enough.
No.
Why Sordon?
Right. Why Sordon? The fuck?
You don't want that
He
to be your
British.
ship name? You don't want that to be your ship name?
It's Sheena's
That
ship.
way no one else can say my ship.
Yeah.
Only
Sordon's ship.
Psycho and Xenon are afraid to say the name of your ship.
They really are.
I'm not afraid to say it.
That's why he didn't name you.
Right, bastard. Yeah. Funny boat
Yeah.
fly.
Ugly green
That's why I made the
shrimp.
joke about the natives getting a new god Xenon.
Mhm.
Because I highly doubt they'll be able to understand this. Metal bird.
Bird, giant
Big
metal bird.
metal bird.
Sun serpent approaches.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we up to then? Are you gonna stick around for Summon Night, Shrimp, or am I gonna do something else?
I'll feel some night tonight.
Okay.
I do not want
Oh my
to.
gosh, thank you, the Rage Shinobi Dragon Master.
Yeah. Let me set up for tomorrow.
Actually sleep.
I gotta fucking. Shoot, nope, that's not it.
How many
There we
people
go.
are watching me? No one's watching me. Time for the funny.
Right out to Silver.
Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid, Soul. Fractured Devil.
Oh my god.
The soul rated you.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yep.
no.
So
Oh
Oh my gosh,
unfortunate.
thank you for the raid, Shrimp of Many Memes.
I'm
Because
going
I'm
to
still like
remember.
focusing on the drawing that I'm working on.
I'm going to remember to end my stream
So, yeah,
this
remember
time.
to end your stream this time.
That was funny.
You didn't do that last time?
I might have been very tired after Minecraft and did
There
not
might have been like
realize
an
it
hour or
was
two of like.
fan noises, silence, sleeping.
I love how I was the one to notice that
Yeah.
you're still
That's
streaming.
wild how you forget to end your stream. But then again, a lot of people do it.
Yeah, because it doesn't auto end when you raid someone.
No.
And also,
You
it's
can
the first time I've done that out of fucking
You've done it
how long?
before.
I think I have done it before.
No, I had to
You
text you,
should
a
troll
different
your
time.
viewers one day.
No, you've done it before.
Like I also sent you a text the time that it happened before. Oh, are you gonna work on Final Fantasy? Is that what we're doing then?
I believe
Alright.
Sheena.
Or are you just getting ready for tomorrow's with your reactive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the reactive page open.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd change it while I'm
So
there.
over here not wanting to play GTA with us.
I don't have a day.
Yes, you do. Stop lying.
Oh yeah, when?
Every day.
Right now.
I got Halo
He's
with
got
Fireball.
Halo.
You got Fridays.
Yeah,
I'd have
Halo
had that
2.
knee-jerk reaction.
My Friday?
But in my
That's
Yeah, your
Assassin's
Fridays.
Creed.
You better
Yeah.
poke me soul when you get around to
You know, you
fucking
could have played a better
reach.
game, like GTA. You know, you wanted to play Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed good. I mean, not number one. Number one is
Assassin's
dog
Creed's
shit.
ass. The fuck are you on about? It's ass.
Are you serious right now? You have such terrible taste in games.
I'm sorry
Cereal.
that I actually have some fucking, you know.
Yeah, go play
Just
your
have those
Call of Duty.
standards.
Go play your Call of Duty.
I haven't played Call of Duty in a year,
You
biatch.
played it the other day.
You played Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare is a Call of Duty title.
I played Infected. There's a difference. I'm not, you know, shooting
Excuse
people.
you? That's
shooting
Uh-huh.
I mean,
it's
I'm
still
shooting
Call-
Call of
people,
Duty.
but the
Uh-huh.
other people are not shooting me because I'm playing Infected. So it does
Uh-huh.
count.
So what you're saying is you enjoy fighting people who are handicapped.
That's
They have
fucked
throwing
up,
knives
Sheena.
and semtaxes and bouts
Uh-huh.
and betties.
Uh-huh.
You know, something that you would never have in real life.
Bouncing Betty.
That'd be kind of awkward to have IRL.
I mean, Shino, you don't know the access to what I can get. And also, we never you said to never get. You can acquire anything if you try hard enough, Shino.
Uh-huh.
Figure out what I'm playing.
Like people. You can acquire people if you try hard enough. Are you meant to
This
have
is
other
not
people?
Power
No.
World.
Not what I said.
This is not Power World.
Dude, I need to get more people in Power World. I need to start human trafficking for real.
Jesus Christ.
What?
How you play the game, Shino?
Oh, Xenon.
Mm-hmm.
After the last time we played Power World, when me and Flyball went on for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
I discovered there's a black market trader right outside my house. He's just standing out on the rocks. And so now we got two guys around the corner from us.
Alright, I'm dipping. I'm tired.
Okay.
Let's sleep.
Good night.
Night.
Back off.
Time to figure
Fuck
decide
you.
that. I was looking at what's on sale for the Lunar New Year stuff.
Yeah.
So I got the pack that has like the My Time games, the My Time in Sandrock and My Time in Portilla or whatever. I got those
Where
because I
are
also
you reading this?
What?
The Luna?
It's,
Yeah.
it's hidden on Steam. There's a Lunar New Year sale. You have to like you have to open up a Chinese game first, and then you can like they had it for the first couple days. It goes until the 20th. It's just that it got overshadowed by like other sales.
By the Rockstar sale.
Yeah. So
The
like
Rockstar sale that has like 5 games.
yeah, so if you like find a Chinese game and then click it, you'll get it open, and then you can like see it. So because I already had the so they have a pack that has the that like Let's School game and the My Time games or whatever, because it's the same developer.
Mm-hmm.
Because I already had the Let's School game or whatever, it like added another discount, so it's like 50% off for like the pack or whatever, or like more than 50% off for the pack. So I got both those games, and I already had the school game. And then I'm looking now at the Sword and Fairy games, because visually it looks pretty good, and it's only like $15 now, or $16 with the DLC. So I'm thinking about that. But Game Pass has an older Sword and Fairy game, so I'm gonna check that first. I already have that downloaded, so I'll look at that now. I was thinking it was like a shorter sell, but there's until the 20th for me to decide if I want Sword and Fairy 7. And there's also Sword and Fairy Inn, which is like a little like management Sword and Fairy game.
No, I'm so
I'm
mad.
desperately trying to find more visual novel type stuff to rope me in on.
Sword and Fairy's like a action roleplay cultivation game or whatever.
Why is the original Final Fantasy VII in here, but not the remake?
Suffer.
I don't know why it would be here. I guess because Japan does Lunar New Year too, but like
no, there's a Final Fantasy sale.
Oh, okay, a Final Fantasy sale rather.
But like Final Fantasy VII remake isn't on here, but they're fucking integrated. They have the second part of the game.
So a bunch of the Chinese games are on sale. Oh, is it Risk of Rain's on sale? I'm thinking about it.
The first one or the second one?
It's 2, I think.
I mean, if you want to get it, that's something I can play with you.
I'm thinking about it, but also I might ask Psycho to get it for me. Well, he owes me Psycho owes me money, so like
What? How does Psycho owe you money?
because I made him a overlay, and he's like, I should pay you for this. I'm like, okay, pay me. And he's like, when I get a check, when I get my paycheck or whatever. So he technically owes me money.
He, in quotations, owes you money.
He owes me an
is that what the rainbow on his thing is now?
Yeah, he owes me an unspecified amount of money.
He owes you 1 Yakuza bill worth of money.
He owes me money, and I want him to buy me some games.
He also
What's
has
like the
Risk
game
of
that
Rain
costs
too,
the
so
most
that'd
on
certainly be
your-
something we could all cooperate with.
A lot of what I want on my thing is stuff that's more me just tracking the sell price of things. So some of
What's
these
like the
things
most
I don't like.
expensive thing that you want?
Let me see if I can sort it.
And to get like
Plus,
the very
if
like
we,
deluxe ultimate edition. So
if
it's
we
to
got
pay like
you-
$500 a year.
If we got you Risk of Rain, then we could. I don't know if Noodle has it or Shino has it, but then it would give us something all of them to do on Wednesday. Because there is ways to increase the lobby size.
The most expensive thing I've got